Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Yakuza 4. 100 hostesses that we have to talk to across this game. Because they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Because there's just like a million hostesses in these games and it's just incredibly unnecessary. Yakuza Kiwami 1 clearly had it the best. Because they had 2 in the entire game. Even Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 2 had, actually, do I even have the items right now? I do. I don't think I ever equipped these when I was just running around. Actually, the breastplate's worse than the dragon shirt, but still. I do have those right now, and I've got quite a lot of money, so we should be good to talk to those assessors. I think this is where I didn't go before. Pretty sure we went to Shine before, so I think we're going to Jewel now. Yeah, not super confident on this, but we also have to go to Elise. But I figured that's like the special one that we did before, like we unlocked with Arkyam before. So I figured we'll save that one for last. That makes sense in my brain. Sorry, just actually bringing up my stream manager on my phone. Hello, sir. Welcome to Jewel. Please come inside when you are ready. Damn, they didn't even make you wear protection. How's that the first time I've made that joke? Oh, because it's terrible and dog shit? That's fair. Would you like to request a specific girl? Well, actually, I have to go ask a single question. Gets too nervous. I gotta leave now. No preference. Shirt just causes more street battles, though. But Tanimura barely has any street battles anyway, so... The dragon shirt causes more battles? Well, there you go. Camera! Oi! If I just stare at the camera, will it focus again? Okay, no, that hurts because of the light. What? Oi! Camera! Camera! Oi! Look at my hand! You want to focus on it, right? There we go. There we go. By the way, what's up, Deku? My compatriot for the absurd amount of hostess content in these games. Because you've been through this yourself. This is Maya. Hello. Is it bad that I don't even remember who I spoke to as Akiyama? Did I speak to this lady as Akiyama? Is it bad that I don't remember? Yeah? Okay. I'm Maya, nice to meet you. I'm Tanimura. What do you do for a living? You girls like asking that question, don't you? I'm a cop. You are? Shit, I better go hide all the bongs we keep in the back room. It's not that surprising, is it? You must get other cops coming in here to drink once in a while. Actually, I get stopped by the police quite often. I even got stopped on my way here today. So yes, I do see a lot of cops. I mean, technically, everyone's talked to them all. I mean, like, as like when you do the like, cause I can recognize them, and I'm just like, okay, I know we saw this person before, but were they like the person that we spoke to before for like the whole thing or not? And then I keep forgetting. Small worlds. I think she's just talking about how the cops stop her all the time to frisk her. I'm Noah. I really do not remember which one of these two Akiyama spoke to. Did you always want to be a policeman? You can say that. My father was a cop too. Traumatic backstory time. But we don't have a copy of Yakuza 1 to hand the women, so... Here, well, this is just Yakuza 4. This is the game that you're in. Yeah, well, it's the only game that I'm in, so... there's as much backstory as you're getting. Wow, that's great. I work as a fashion model when I'm not here. That sounds pretty impressive. I've wanted to be a model for so long, it's like a dream come true. This is sounding vaguely familiar, but it could just be about other people wanting to be in fashion magazines and stuff. It's almost like the writers for the games don't have many different things that they can write women characters to be, so they kind of overlap. Do you have a goal as a model? Like appearing on a fashion show overseas or something? No, I'm just happy to be able to do what I love. You're pretty modest, aren't you? Sorry, my nose is fucked up. It looks like I'm being requested. Please enjoy yourself. Bye for now. I mean, it's also possible that Akiyama didn't actually speak to them. Because they might be Fakiryu later. That is also possible. Your name's Noah, right? I'm Tanimura. Nice to meet you. Yep, I'm Noah. Nice to meet you. So what kind of men do you like? Well, somebody who's a good driver. A good driver, huh? Yeah, fender bender can sure ruin a date. Or flipping the car over. Not speaking from experience, but I am speaking from someone I've known's experience. Their first date with someone, they literally flipped the car. Like, they were on a date with someone and literally driving to the place. The person flipped the fucking car. Like, they were driving down a highway or like a major road or something like that. And as they were like, I don't know, I can't remember the exact details, but they hit something that was like one of the, like either like the lane divider things or just something where a tree was, like those little cement things. They hit one of those and they're going fast enough that the car flipped onto its roof. They were okay, no injuries, but yeah, it kind of put a downer on their first date. From what I understand, there wasn't a second date or a finishing of the first. What kind of car do you usually ride in? Usually a police car. Huh? You mean you're a policeman? You were not listening to the conversation. I'm pretty sure we talked about this while you were here. Pretty sure I mentioned how my father was a cop while you were here. You weren't listening, were you? I didn't say that. Criminals ride in police cars too, you know. Well, which is it? I have to know. Do you come to Hostess Clubs often? Not really. I'm more of a mahjong kind of guy. I guess I'm sort of competitive. Oh god. Oh god. Really? Do you play pachinko too? Of course. Oh, I don't line up in the morning waiting for the parlor to open, but I'll play when I've got the time. I love pachinko. Let me know if you hear about any machines that are lucky. I like straightforward girls. Hey, have you heard about this app called 777 Town? And I am Chihiro. I have a flower in my hair, and I'm from Okinawa, and I will speak to Kiryu. I'm just trying to call it out blank from here. I actually broke into a bank, killed the cop, stole his car, and I'm using my new funds here. Hello, my name is Chihiro. I'm new here. I'm still learning, but I'll do my best to serve you. No need to be nervous. My name's Tanimura. Nice to meet you. I'm always nervous meeting people for the first time. I'm not like this normally. You know, if you steal a cop car, you get 5 free shotgun shells? It's true. It's true. Video games taught me that, and they're clearly correct. That's true. You're pretty confident when it's just us girls. Ah, I see. But you seem nice, Tanimura-san. It makes me feel a little better. You're still pretty tense. I'm nervous myself. I don't think there's actually correct answers for this because it's the first thing. So I'm just going to say you're pretty cute. You're pretty cute and you're sincere. I like that. You do? Sure. So you shouldn't worry too much. The other customers will like it too. I hadn't thought of that. There's a lot I have to learn about being a hostess. I may have just learned something too. What? Being cute means that the guys will like you? You're right. If you're just learning this now, then I think you have a lot to learn about being a hostess. Hope you'll keep teaching me. Who, me? I'm not exactly an expert, you know. How long have you been working here? Less than a month. I still have trouble with some things, like lighting customer cigarettes. You'll get used to it. I don't know. I get so nervous and clumsy sometimes. Do you really think anyone would want to request me? Stop worrying so much. I can't. I don't know if I have what it takes to be a hostess. I can teach you. I can teach you. I'll turn you into a hostess myself. You will? Oh, thank you. I don't know how we're going to do that, but how are you going to do it? I'll have to think about it. I'll let you know next time. I guess that means you'll be requesting me, right? Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I'll request you next time. I guess I am requesting her next time. Nice to meet you. Likewise. I'll turn you into a hostess myself. Hostess Maker 2 unlocked! No, that was actually secretly Tanimura's long-form content. And what it was before was just an extra side diversion. No! Like, they literally already did Hostess Maker 2. It was Akiyama's thing. Curse you, Hostess. This is Chihiro. Although we didn't talk much, I really enjoyed myself today. Come by and hang out with me again sometime, okay? Will do. Chihiro's on the list. There's Chihiro. There's Chihiro. There we go. She has a food and a drink that she likes. It might go slightly faster. Sorry, my nose is fucked up today. I do apologize. Probably incredibly off-putting, but I do apologize. Well, Chihiro Iki. The thing is, my nose was fine until I started streaming. So I think maybe it was just talking, just rattled it. I've noticed that happen sometimes. Just the act of talking and presenting and having a giant light on me. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it probably just like... You take physical damage whenever you start streaming because the things you have to like... Because normally if I'm playing a game, I'm just like this, right? Like if I'm just home, all the lights are off because I don't like lights and stuff like that. I'm in a shirt that's probably looser than the ones that I'm wearing, and I'm just like rolled out like this. Which is probably terrible for your health, and maybe why my back's always fucked, but like, you know, it's comfy and cozy and stuff like that. I'd just be like, alright, so from here, nice to meet you, likewise. I'd just be that, right? Obviously, that's how, like, obviously, that's how I'd be doing things. Because I clearly look like the type of person who doesn't get super into games and basically talks out loud like I'm streaming, like when I'm just playing games on my own. I'm clearly not the type of person who would do that. That would make me ridiculous. Pardon me. But when you're streaming, you gotta be like, I gotta get up. I gotta sit in the chair like a proper person who's designed to sit in chairs and not a slouchy grub. And then you gotta sit up, and then you gotta like be upright. And then you gotta talk, and you gotta project your voice. And then you have a really bright light that's just sitting on the entire time. So you take damage when you start streaming, and that's probably what causes certain things to just be like, huh, well that's weird when it's streaming. I have no idea if anyone else feels that. I'll sit like this. If we're being honest, I'm like this when I'm on my own. I might be leaning off to the side. This is probably what I do, honestly, when I'm playing games on my own and stuff like that. You know, actually using the back of the chair. Because when I'm streaming, I'm not leaning against the back of the chair at all. For some reason, this chair leans back really far. People say it's for like, oh, it's for good posture. But I feel like this is terrible posture. I feel like I'm slouching. But like backwards. I don't know. But I definitely feel like, obviously the bright light fucks up my eyes. I think I have my eyes open very wide when I'm just doing my own things. But I feel like I'm on stream, I probably always look like I'm super tired because I'm just keeping my eyes really closed because the really bright light is right there. Even after doing it. I mean, after doing it for this long, like the light doesn't hurt anymore unless I stare at it. But yeah. But like the nose fucking up, my nose feels fine so frequently. But the moment I start streaming, I feel like my nose starts feeling fucked up. And I think it is just the talking and the projecting is just probably does something to do with that. It's really bad today, though. I do apologize. What would you like? What would you like, lady? You'd like orange juice. She has cheap taste. Let's go. We have a shitload of money. It really doesn't matter, does it? I like that, too. It's really tasty, isn't it? So I'll drink some of my orange juice. Sad. I haven't been able to buy orange juice for a while. Can't afford it right now. Well, I could afford it. I could afford orange juice as part of my weekly groceries at the current moment, but it means I'd give up energy drinks, and I kind of need those to function at work, so I kind of don't have many choices. And a fruit platter, well, she's going for the most expensive one here. She's going for the most expensive food item, but the cheapest, that isn't free. Drink item at least. Can I have a little bit? Is that 2 hearts? Was that 2 hearts just for the stuff that I ordered? Because the first visit, you don't get complimented on your outfit. Holy fuck. I hope you enjoy yourself. Sorry. Yeah, see, when you're lighting someone's cigarette, which I know you needed help with, you need to make sure the actual flame hits the cigarette. That's your big issue that you hear. I really don't see many girls like you working in Hostess Clubs. You don't? Yeah, why'd you start working here anyway? Well, I have a dream. A dream? Yes, don't laugh. I want to be an actress. You do? Wow. I go to college here, but the real reason I came to the city was to act. Ever since I was a little girl, I've looked up the actresses on TV and in the movies. So I started working as a hostess to make money for acting lessons, voice training, stuff like that. I see. These kinds of lessons cost a lot. Yes, acting school can be expensive. I couldn't make enough working normal part-time jobs, so I thought I'd try this. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to make my dream come true. What sort of actress? You're just asking that because you're just wondering if it's porn. College student and a hostess? How much money are you trying to make? I'll ask this one. It's about the job. You're both a student and a college student and a hostess? I do apologize. Maybe if I stop bringing it up, it won't be as distracting. But I keep bringing it up, so it's very distracting. You're both a college student and a hostess? Sounds pretty tough. No, not really. I'm enjoying everything I do. I love to learn at school, and when I'm here, I learn even more from talking to my customers. When do you have time to do these acting lessons? I start my days going to school. The moment that finishes, I come to the Hostess Club. The moment that finishes, I go to sleep. Alright, if you enjoy it, it's okay. Yep, I hope to learn a lot from you, too. I'm not sure what I could teach you. I'm sure we could think of something. I thought you said you were going to teach her how to be a hostess. I'm in the Kabuki Theater Club at my college. Kabuki Theater? I've never heard of a club like that. Yeah, I only joined because I thought it would help me become an actress, but it's actually very interesting. The actors' motions, facial expressions, and voices are fascinating. Huh. Unusual hobby. Can you try a little bit for me? Yeah, try a little bit for me. How have we not seen any Kabuki shows, like, as part of Yakuza? Like, with all of the stuff that Yakuza does, how has Kabuki Theater never been something that, like, has come up in either, like, a cutscene for a story, or been something you can go and do? Like, every game needs to have a place where you can watch pornographic videos of women. But, like, not even once we've had anything like Kabuki Theater? Can you try a little bit for me? I'd like to see what it looks like. What? You mean right here? Okay, just a little bit. That's a unique animation in voice acting. Wow, they actually went for it on that. It's too old and traditional. You know what? You know what? It might be in Kenzan or Ishin. It might be in Kenzan or Ishin. So if those games ever get localized, by Sega or not at this point, maybe it'll be in one of those. What do you think? Okay, maybe my nose is just more maybe it's not just the talking. I am now sneezing. Maybe my nose is more fucked up than I thought. Maybe it is just dusty as hell in here. I mean, it is, but I didn't think it's any more dusty than usual. Wow, you've got that Kabuki style down. Oh, well, thanks for the compliment, but I think you're just being nice. No, I mean it. I've never seen a girl do Kabuki. I'm impressed. Thank you. I'm a little thirsty. Can I order some orange juice? Sure, go ahead. It's 1,000. That's easy to do. Yay! Excuse me. My nose is just fucked up, sorry. This might be a bit awkward, but why do you go to Hostess Clubs? That's a tough one. I guess it's for the stress relief. Drinking and talking with pretty girls helps me wind down. Ah, I see. Then what do you think is the best way to become a popular hostess? That's a toughie too. Well, the job of a hostess is to be the ideal woman, from their customer's point of view at least. I have to be ideal? Yeah, whatever they might think that is. Pretty, considerate, good conversationalist, things like that. Hey, you want to be an actress, right? You could try to play the part of the ideal woman. Maybe. I'm still not sure I understand, though. I know. It could help if you tell me what your ideal woman is. I mean, I know what my answer is. I know what my answer is. I don't know if it's Tanimura's answer. It is not Tanimura's answer. Tanimura's answer is pure and innocent. Ah, goodness. Completion rewards. What was that in reference to? I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Did I say something or did the game say something? Oh, why you come to Hostess Clubs. Oh, why you come to Hostess Clubs. Completion rewards. Pure and innocent woman. Huh, that's your type. If I had to choose. That sounds like me. I mean, it's not to say that myself, but... Are you saying I'm your ideal woman? Maybe. Really? Wow. It's that time again where we have to fucking bounce. Please come again. Now then. Time to be hitting the old dusty trail. Hope to see you again soon. Pinky swear that you'll come back. Okay, will do. Very long, awkward pinky shake there. Thank you, Ishihiro. I can't believe you actually requested me. I'm getting better and better at this every day. Keep an eye on me. I should reply to her email. Keep working hard. I'll come see you again soon. Come see you again soon. Keep working hard is apparently what we're doing. That should do. I was about to say, when we get to Kiryu shouldn't be able to text back outside of really short words. But then I remembered that in the last game, Kiryu advanced his ability to use technology so much that he made entire blog posts on a flip phone. Seemingly typing in T9 on a fucking on a text pad. So maybe Kiryu's actually really good. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be. I guess it's in Japanese, I guess. So T9 is probably not what it was. But I don't know how Japanese flip phones would work with typing in Japanese characters and stuff like that. But either way, he would type entire blog posts on a flip phone. So I think Kiryu's gotten a little bit better at using a phone now. Considering, you know, the dude was in prison when, like, mobile phones started becoming popular. It's part of Kiryu's backstory that I gotta keep remembering. Oh yeah, he spent, like, 10 years in prison. And just, like, missed 10 years of the world going by. And then after he left, everyone he loved died! I hope you have a nice time. Thanks for replying to my email. I'm gonna work hard to get used to my job here. That's the spirit. You look great today. Why, thank you. Should I give her a present? Nah, this doesn't need to go faster. We'll get 3.5 hearts by just doing the rest of it. What'd you like? Orange juice. Orange juice. And a fruit platter. She gets a lot from her food and drink. She gets so much from food and drink. Holy fuck. I don't think we're never gonna have to. We'll never have to extend a single session with her. No sessions will be extended with her because they're gonna like get the first 3 questions, gonna immediately max it out. They definitely seem to have made gaining hearts in this way faster than O3 at least. It's definitely faster to gain hearts in this because I swear, like ordering the right food or wearing the right clothes, I swear this gives you more hearts in this compared to before. Like, sometimes you get the correct answer in Yakuza 3 and it'll give you like a 1/4 of a heart. I've been thinking about going to one of those beauty spas where they really pamper you. Oh, you're like a movie star already. Yeah, I guess so. But they have so many different treatments you can choose from. I'm not even sure what kind of treatment I need. What part of my body do you think needs the most attention? Well... What part... Am I trying to say what part of your body looks the oldest? The hair. They should massage your hair. Arms? Slender hands can be pretty sexy. Maybe her legs are a little fat. Boobs. They need to massage your boobs. Why is boobs the actual correct answer? You need to go to the spa and let them fill you up. I know. You can have them work on your chest. That can really help you look sexy. Should have known you'd say that. What if I showed up one day with a knockout body? I wouldn't complain. Okay, just don't be too surprised when you see the new me. They really do something like that? Yeah, haven't you been to a spa? And they, like, put you in the spa and make you have bigger boobs? I'm 20 years old and I've only had 3 boyfriends. Okay, maybe this is just calling out the people that I've known in my life too much, but I feel like most people that I've known at the age of 20 had not been in 3 relationships before that. Because by 20 it was primarily either one long relationship or none at all. Really? Yeah, it's pretty unusual to have only had 3 boyfriends by my age, don't you think? Oh, I don't know. The number isn't all that important. It's the relationships themselves that really matter. You're probably right. What were you like when you were 20? When I was 20, all I thought about was girls. All I thought about was horses. Horses? Tanimura is a horse guy. I wasn't interested in love yet. I was too busy focusing on becoming a cop to find my dad's killer. I wasn't interested in love. Might actually be that. I wasn't interested in love yet. Huh? I would have thought you'd had plenty of girlfriends by then. I didn't have time for it. I've had a pretty rough life. Oh. But you're interested in love now, right? What makes you say that? You're here with me. Doesn't that have to do with love? He's always thinking about Tanimura and his horses. Okay, sorry. He mispronounced that. He's not thinking about horses. He's thinking about horse. You know, the gambling game horse. That's what he's thinking about. Sorry, translation error. You're here with me. That doesn't have to do with love. Well, I don't know. Oh, you're blushing. How cute. Have you heard of anything interesting? Look, it's the heart meter. It's already maxed out at 10. No, I've heard of nothing interesting. My apologies. I've heard about a conspiracy theory about a Yakuza hit from 25 years. Do you want to hear about that? No? Okay. Orange juice? No. Too bad. What kind of work do you do? Me? I'm a detective. He said detective and not cop. He said cop's the other ones. He said detective here. Ah, that explains it. Explains what? Well, you've got such an impressive body. Broad shoulders, strong chest. Oh, Chihiro. Honey. Sweetie. You've clearly not seen the other protagonist. We've literally mocked this guy for being a twink. Sweetie, you've gotta... You gotta have the others show up. Really? Yeah, actually, I like muscular guys. Babe, seriously. This is... Perspective's a hell of a thing. Is that so? Have you always been like that? Yes, my father used to lift weights, so I noticed muscles right away. Your body is just my taste, in fact. I see. It's even more impressive when I'm naked. It's nothing, really. I don't train or anything. I just chase down the bad guys all the day. Or something as stereotypically cop to say as that. You look like that without training? You're so lucky. I've just never really thought about it. Oh, sure, you're probably a good athlete, too. Not about as good as the next guy. Now you're just being modest. And that's wonderful. Thanks. You gotta love that. There is literally one. There is one Yakuza protagonist that we've played as who has had a specific focus on working out to become stronger, and that is Saejima, and that is because he was in prison for 2.5 decades where the entire yard is just filled with fitness equipment. Like, it's always very consistently. They don't actually really think about it that much. Like, working out's never been a focus for any of them. Or training, except for, like, the one training person that you talk to each game. Like, Kiryu has made a specific mention that he doesn't... I'm pretty sure he mentioned to one of the other hostesses that, like, he doesn't really work out. Like, it's just he gets into so much shit and beats up so many people that he's just naturally staying in shape. And I guess nowadays, even when he's not being a Yakuza protagonist, he's looking after, like, 9 kids. So that alone, he's probably running around all day to do. And also, he also swims out into the ocean and catches his own fish for dinner based on the intro cutscene of Yakuza 3. So, fucking, you see any surfers and they're just like, bah. So, yeah, that's fair. You're not drinking much. No, I'm not a very heavy drinker. Even a little alcohol gets me all lightheaded. That's why she drinks orange juice. Oh, okay. I went to a college party once and passed out after 2 drinks. What do you think of a girl who can't drink? It can't be helped. It's cute, apparently. It's cute. What's so cute about it? It makes you seem so delicate, like a beautiful flower that needs care and love. Oh, you really think that? Maybe it can be a positive thing. Of course it can. Wow, that makes me feel better. Thanks a lot. Look, if there's something that you can say about the writers of Yakuza is that they have their types, right? Whenever any of these characters talk about the types of women that they're into and stuff like that, there's always a very specific type, and it is always kind of along those lines. And as years of content creation has shown, that's just not who I am. You know, years of content creation, the 8-year relationship, you know, one of the two. One of the two. I've had acting lessons again today. It went so badly, I'm not even joking. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. It made me feel like crying. But I won't let my dreams die. I'm gonna have to try harder. Nobody can do it well right off the bat. You just have to keep practicing. You can try looking at other performances. Apparently the answer. I would be so bad. Imagine how long the hostess content would actually take. Imagine how long this stuff would take if I tried to not look at a guide for this. Oh my god. It would take me 3 hours to do one hostess. Hello, this is Chihiro from Jewel. Oh, hi, what's up? I don't have any classes tomorrow, so I'm free right now. Do you want to go out with me? You mean on a date? Yes, you'll go out with me, right? Hey, I never said yes. Luckily, you don't have to. I'll meet you in Theatre Square, okay? Theatre Square. Okay. Leaving right now, so don't take too long. Theatre Square, so I gotta go this way too. Right, I was about to say, don't you meet them like inside the gelato bar? I think that's Yakuza 3. This game, because they realized that going into a shop was weird, especially when it was Smart Burger. Yeah, it's in front of Millennium Tower or Theatre Square. Right. Sorry, what was that? Police officers telling me to do my job? Sorry, I'm too busy going on dates with women. Sorry, what was that? Wanting me to do my job, fellow police officers? Sorry, I'm too busy fucking your wives. Stop harassing them. Oh, it's actually part. I thought it was just some random person. No, it is actually part of the cutscene here. Alright, Chihiro-chan, I'll be in touch. Okay, thanks. See you. Hello. Who's that? Oh, Tanimura-san. I just got recruited. Recruited? For what? For an acting job. That man, Kinagawa-san, said his agency is looking for actresses. Alright. Alright. We're taking bets. We're taking bets. Everyone open up your wallet and prepare to bet. What are the chances that this is about porn and she doesn't want to do porn and they try and pressure her into doing the porn and then Tanimura has to beat them up at the end? Are we taking bets? Taking bets? You'll likely get your money back and no extras, so I think everyone's going to get bet on the same thing, but who wants to take bets? Wow, and I gave him my contact information. He said he'd get back to me soon. It's like a dream come true. Sure is. It's really have the aura of actress, huh? Could be. Why don't we celebrate? Okay. And hey, you're early. I guess you couldn't wait, huh? So where are you taking me today? We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do karaoke, because that's what we always do. Karaoke. Karaoke, I love karaoke. But not Tanimura. Oh, it's been so long since I've heard one of our characters sing. I mean, the song that we heard was really good, and it was Akiyama singing along with Hana, so it was like really, really fucking good, but still though, I just wanted to hear the others sing. Bullshit. What should I sing? Get to the top. Oh, I think this was the exciting one. I think this was the exciting one. I think this is the good one. I mean, Hana's is the good one as well, but it's when Hana does that, it's the good one. Just hearing Tanimura shout in the background is so funny. Singing along in the background. Jesus Christ! This song is fast. I think I got like 90 in this last time. The meaning of this song is probably fucked up, considering it's talking about just like trauma, fly away. Yeah, it's one of the good ones. Yeah, this is one of the good ones. Yeah, that was one of the good ones. Yeah, it's like it's pretty high up there for Hostess songs. I would say it's probably in of the song itself. It's probably the best Hostess song in this game. Though when Hana specifically does, I think she does Raindrops. That feels generous. I think it's Raindrops gets its up as a good song. It is definitely a good one. It's definitely a fucking good one. Yeah, Hana Raindrops. I think when Hana does Raindrops, it's like the best of the female songs, excluding Like a Butterfly. Because she's just so good at singing. But in of the song just itself, I do think Get to the Top is a better song. It's very exciting. It's a very exciting song. I felt so good, and it's all thanks to your cheering me on. Ranger time is up. Oh no! My time ran out before I could sing. Damn! That sucks. I guess I won't be able to sing the karaoke for you now. I felt incredible. I love karaoke. You've got a great voice. Thanks, you're not bad yourself. I didn't even sing. I mean, I think you're singing along a little bit at the start, but still. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. You know, now that I've done 2 games of it in a row, I'm not missing the sprint button anymore. Like, obviously, I would still prefer it if the game had one. I would still prefer this game to have a sprint button rather than, you know... No, actually, while we're here... No, I was about to say, when we were inside before, you could see out this window, and I was wondering if you could see back into it from this side. No. No, okay. You can't see into the window for little Asia here when you're inside. When you're inside, you can see out through here. Translation is basically stop being bad at putting things off, get to the top. Wait, fuck! Wait, fuck! Is get to the top just the female version of Pride from Despair? Oh, fuck! That's what it is, isn't it? It's the exciting girly version to Pride from Despair's just like heavy masculine version. That's what it is. Oh shit. I feel like that happens a lot in these games with the karaoke. There's so much of the karaoke that has been like exciting or like heart-pounding songs, and the meaning behind it is just sad or upsetting and stuff like that. I mean, from memories, Like a Butterfly was basically like a woman having like just worried that she's just lived her entire life just being purely vain, and like now she's worthless because she's put everything into her life into vanity. From memory, that's what Like a Butterfly is. But because I can't understand the words when I'm hearing the song, I just think of it as the song, where Aika sings like the really cool song while Kiryu does grandpa rap over it. I really enjoyed our date. Ever since you sent me that mail, I've been reading a lot of movies so I can work on my acting skills. I find it motivating to see how professional actors work. Ah, I see. And we look great. And we don't give a present. Because we're mean bastards. But we do order orange juice. We definitely order the orange juice. And we order the fruit platter. Her hearts are so easy to max out comparatively. We haven't even started answering questions, and we've got 1 3/4 left for this. So I think this is the big tell of just how much easier it is to get hearts in this game. I feel like I very rarely extended a session with a hostess in this one, whereas I feel like I had to do that almost all the time in Yakuza 3. There's a lot of songs that are like that. Never read the translation of the lyrics songs. So at least Judgment's fine, because hey, you know what the rest of the song of Judgment's about? You think you can predict what the song Judgment's about based on the songs Breaking the Rule, Breaking the World, or Breaking the Law? And so you think you can base, like, what the rest of the song is based on just those lines? Yeah, you actually can. Yeah, you can. Judgment is exactly what you think it's about, based on, like, the 3 English lines that are in the song. It's a very fitting song for Yakuza 0. It's a very fitting song for Yakuza 0. And that's the secret, is that all of the songs have like, actual lyric connections to the game that they're in. Like, damn, you're telling me that Yakuza 2, a game where Kiryu feels survivor's guilt over the fact that he didn't die and everyone else he died, has a karaoke song that he sings with a woman about feeling guilty and like an imposter, and that you might as well crawl into a hole and die because, like, you're worthless compared to everyone else? What? And it's also the same game with Pride from Despair as a song? What? And then sometimes they make it incredibly fucking blatant because they give Majima As Long As You're Happy and then show cutscenes of Makoto. And it's like, wonder what this song is about. Like, no, I don't think there's a single... that was about to say, there's not a single English line in Majima's song from Kiwami 2. No, there is. I love you. But it's like, you watch that and then you see what the music video is at the end. And it's just like, I wonder what this song's about. I mean, like, Bakamitai is not about what, like, you think it's about based on the things. Like, Bakamitai is about it's either about a relationship that's gone poorly, or it's about a guy, like, moving on from a girl that he likes and it's unrequited. It's hard, I don't know exactly. But when you watch the music video, it's just, like, Kiryu bawling his eyes out over, like, the orphanage, or Pocket Fighter for some reason in Kiwami 1, and stuff like that. Ugh. What's wrong? Do you really want to know? Not if you don't want to tell me. No, it's okay. I do want to tell you. I went to an audition the other day. Like for a commercial? No. It was for a supporting role in a late night soap opera. It wasn't porn. Shit, I owe everyone money. One of my friends in theater group said I should try it out. So I went and I thought I did pretty well. Okay. I thought maybe, just maybe I might get cast, but they never got back to me about it. Meaning you didn't get the part. Yeah. Well, at least it was a good experience. Wow, I was actually correct on that one. I didn't even read the other ones. Well, at least it was a good experience. Like, getting cast was a good experience? Sure. Even veteran actors don't get cast sometimes. If you're not right for the part, it doesn't matter how good you are. I guess that's true. But if you keep trying, you'll find the perfect part for you. Just give it time. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna keep at it. Thanks for cheering me up. You're sweet. In audition, do they ask you a bunch of questions in addition to seeing you act? Like a job interview? I'm not sure. But I probably, I guess. What should I say if they ask me what my most attractive feature is? The most attractive feature? Stare at the boobs again. Lips are full and sexy. Eyes or mouth? What do the eyes say? She's got big eyes. Big eyes. Your eyes are big and beautiful. They've got a kind of wide-eyed innocence. Really? My eyes are my most attractive feature? Yep, I'd definitely go with your eyes. Alright, I'll focus on my eye makeup from now on. Thanks. High five to all my people out there whose best feature is their eyes. Not that literally anyone who watches my streams can tell, because this is so small compared to everything else, and also because of the light, I'm constantly having my eyes basically entirely closed. But yeah, let's go! People watching streams can't tell. People watching streams can't tell, but I have green eyes. Eyeballs are my favorite accessory. I love just taking them out and plopping them on someone, and then saying I've got my eye on you. That's a Hannibal joke, because Hannibal has done that to people before. always a classic, always a killer. But yeah, you can't tell while watching the streams, or at least most people can't. I have green eyes. I have green eyes, so just by sheer virtue that I have green eyes, people say that I have good eyes. That's a Majima joke. Does Majima have a glass eye in there? What's he got behind the eye patch? It's only for Saejima to see. Have you heard back from that guy? Oh, you mean Kinagawa-san? Yes, he wants me to join his agency. He said he could make me into a star. Did he now? But that's not all. He's going to give me acting lessons for free. Yep. This is my big break. Sounds a little too good to be true. Huh? What do you mean? There are people who wouldn't think twice about taking advantage of a young girl working towards a dream. I remember plenty of people pretending to run talent agencies. Hey, I won't be talking about Kinagawa-san like that. He listened to my problems, gave me advice, and now he's helping me get started. He would never do— He has a glass eye, but he's using to creep people out? Damn. Damn. Marshall and Hannibal are basically the same person. He would never do that kind of thing. Sorry, being a cop makes me suspicious. It is that one, yeah. He probably did it before he lost the eye. I'm sorry, being a cop makes me suspicious. Sometimes I see problems where there aren't any. Don't let it upset you. That's okay, you were just worried about me. Forget about what I said. Shouldn't let this chance get away. But what if it turns out we do have to— What are the chances we punch Kinagawa in the face later on? Oh, it's nothing. Do you ever get worried about the future? Oh, really? I don't think all that far ahead, to be honest. Like when I organize a plan to meet it with Katsuragi in the middle of the street, because he definitely won't try to attack me or kill me, and he'll definitely, like, stick to his word. Oh, no, he didn't stick to his word! How could have anyone predicted this? As long as I've got work, food, and shelter, I should be fine. When I think about the future, I get pretty scared. What if nobody wants to give me a job as an actress? Come on, you shouldn't let that kind of thing get to you. I can't help it. Sometimes I stay up all night thinking about stuff like that. Sounds like you got a lot of stress. Yeah. Do you know any good ways to get rid of stress? That's why he's thinking about horses, because he listens to the horse racing. I made a horse card game joke. I forgot that we were literally introduced to this dude, well, by him following a dead person's chin. When we were secondly introduced to him, he was literally listening to horse racing while being chewed out. Nothing better than karaoke. Wait, we just did that. It's perfect for relieving stress. I got karaoke sometimes, so I'm not very good. You got 90! You got 90! And you fucked up most of the buttons! Dude, that was you, not me. What are you talking about? So I only go with my close friends. I'd be embarrassed if I went with anyone else. Stares in the camera. You'd always go by yourself, then you don't impress anyone. The horse divorce? A horse can be divorced, of course. It's the... Sometimes the idea of a, with the loosest quotes that I've ever put around a word before, jokes come into my brain and I just start saying it before I think of whether it makes sense, it's funny, or whether anyone would get it. I'm making a famous Mr. Red reference, but I'm using the words divorce instead of the word horse more. It's bad. It's bad is what I'm trying to say. I might be up there. I might be up there for people who are my age who are streamers compared to how old some of my references go. I very much grew up paying attention to a lot more older media than stuff that was coming out. Like growing up in the late 90s to early 2000s, most of the stuff that I watched or listened to was from the 80s, 70s, or 60s. So other people would just be like, yo, I miss when I was a kid in the 90s, being a millennial and everything like that. And I was watching like Johnny Bravo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I'm just like, damn. Monty Python's Flying Circus was great, wasn't it? I know there's a bunch of millennials who like grew up on stuff like Monty Python and things like that. Because it's what our parents watched and stuff like that. So it was shown up by them, but... like even in fucking high school, the amount of times I'd make references to older stuff. And people around me would just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm just like, have you not seen the Holy Grail? Sorry, Monty Python's the only thing that's coming to my mind. Or me going to karaoke with my friends and singing a Meatloaf song from the 70s. As opposed to, you know, anything released in the years that we were alive or a decade before it. By myself, I never thought of that. I'll give it a try. I'll let you know what I think. I look forward to it. I've got enough money. No, you should leave because the hearts are already maxed out. Because we smash through them before we smash them. Because, wow, you get a lot of hearts in this game. I mean, her specifically as well. She gives you just a fuck ton of hearts because she loves the food that you order. There's 2 things that she likes you to order and they're a full heart each. Again, in Yakuza 3, I'm pretty sure if you ordered the 2 correct things, you may get 1 heart if it was a good girl. Good girl. Condescending. You know what? I love green tea and I'm very particular about the best ways to brew it. Today's batch is amazing. I wish you could try a sip or 2. Do you have any, something you care about passionately? I am now enough of a weeb that I do have matcha tea packets in my kitchen. And I do have, like, green tea, like, once a week. I am enough of a nerd now that I now do that. Kind of picky about Chinese tea. I'd like to try your tea sometime. How sexual is that? Kind of picky about Chinese tea. That should do. I would say I should, like, make some more matcha food at home. But most matcha stuff that I know of that I like in food is dessert stuff. And I have no idea how to make any... Like, I'm not going to make a matcha tiramisu at home. Because I have no fucking idea how to make tiramisu. She's not... Oh, right. Right, we have to walk around and actually go... We're going on a second date with her. Sorry, it's going by so fast that I forgot that we're already dating her again. Sorry, bang. There it is. There it is. Hello, it's me, Chihiro. Oh, hey, how's it going? So I was thinking, would you like to come hang out with me before work? Sure, I'd love to. I just had to see you. I'm all excited now. I'll wait for you in the theater square. Theater square. Got it. Great. Don't be late. S. God, that trailer is so fucking good. God, that trailer is just so fucking good. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. It's so good. It's so goddamn good. If you don't know what I'm referring to by "Don't be late" as and a hand grabbing and going no, I'm referring to the Terry trailer for Smash Bros. Quite possibly one of the best trailers for just anything that has happened. Fucking hell, it's such an amazing trailer. Like, Smash Ultimate trailers are on another fucking level for, like, video game trailers, just in and of themselves. Like, Nintendo decided, you know what, fuck it. Let's spend several million on a trailer to announce a single character for our video game. Because we know this game is going to make back all of the goddamn money with what we're putting into it and stuff like that. But, God, the Terry one is just, oh, fuck. It's my personal favorite still, out of all of them. It beats the K. Rool one, and that's saying something. Now, Tanimura-san, you're early. I guess you couldn't wait, huh? Oh, it's Kinagawa-san. Sorry, but I have to take this. Hello? It's Jiro. A commercial? Yes, I understand. I'll do my best. Thank you. I hope this sub-story for her at the end is just everything went fine and there was no problems and we just support her on a journey. You know, like how all Hostess sub-stories go. What was he calling about? He said he wants me to audition for a TV commercial. That's great. You excited? Yes, but I'm also starting to get nervous. It's a bit early for that, isn't it? Yeah, you'll support me, right? Yeah, sure. So where are you going to take me today? We're going to go out to eat. What place to sell food? Watami. I love Watami! Watami is new in this game, I'm pretty sure, so I'm just going to keep going there, because it's like, oh, it's the new place! And it's seemingly like an actual branded restaurant from real life, from what someone was saying in a different stream. Or I made that up in my brain and I'm wrong entirely. Maybe I should order for the both of us. And by that I mean order the new stuff. She likes cashews and orange because it's orange juice. She doesn't actually, she would also probably want an oolong tea. Yeah, oolong tea. Yeah. Oolong tea and cashews and orange. Because then she can have the non-alcoholic one. Alternate version of Yakuza, all these games are just legit. Even stuff like the magic luck necklaces and water. Hey, the water one was legit. What are you talking about? I got that sub-story perfect. There was no fails. I did not shame it in any capacity. It was real. What are you talking about? Have you decided what you would like to order? Where's a fruit platter? I'm just trying to order similar stuff that she'd have there. The vegetables are similar, I guess. I guess they're similar. Green tea ice cream. Because she was looking about how she likes green tea. And Hokkaido, oh, Gyoza. I already ordered Gyoza. Sashimi platter, fuck it. I'm pretty sure the main reason that the girls hated it before is because I forced like 10 meals down their throats before. Because I just finished off the entire dining thing with a single visit from a hostess. So I just forced them to eat all of this. It's for the completion. And then they felt sick. Yeah, see, she liked, oh, I'm glad you liked, well, she still said that she ate too much. But it was still a positive. But it was still a positive. That was a great day. How about we go for a few drinks at the club? I only have 2 things. Like, I shouldn't one each. Thanks for going out with me again today. Do you know a lot about Chinese tea? I've been interested in it, but I don't know a whole lot about it. If you like, I can take you to one of my favorite Chinese restaurants. It's also where I live. Really, thanks. What would you like? I like that too, it's tasty. What would you like to eat? Fruit platter. Does he actually live at Homeland? Like, I'm assuming he does. Like, I'm assuming that, like, the beds and stuff there are, like, I'm assuming he does actually... Does he just always go there and it's like his spot in the city that he stops by? That he rests at all the time because, like, his family's there? Like, I'm assuming he lives there. I mean, like, the way that people in Little Asia talk about it, it seems like he's always there. So I'd assume he lives there. Have you heard of anything interesting happening around town? I haven't had to go out much later, so I was just wondering what's going on. I'm tempted to just say no, because I might get enough. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll tell her about something if I can. I can tell her about both of these things. Who's ready for some commercials? Ever heard of 777 Town? 777 Town? What's that? Game on your computer or cell phone, let's play pachinko anywhere you want. Play yourself almost have to go to the actual parlor. Pretty neat. A little thirsty. Can I order some orange juice? Sure. Sure, let's max out the hearts before we even start asking questions that pertain to the plot. How'd that audition for the commercial turn out? Actually, I won't have to do an audition after all. They said I got the part. The paperwork's gone through, so I just have to meet one of the heads of the agency. Okay, now it's getting sus. So excited, we're going to be on TVs across the country. I don't know, something seems wrong about this. Why? What company would hire an unknown actress with no experience for a national ad campaign? Oh, they said this commercial wouldn't require acting. They want to film someone as they naturally are. So they're looking for amateurs. It was perfect for me. Amateurs, huh? I know it's your big chance, but I think you should be careful. I appreciate consent, but I can't let a chance like this pass. Natural. Alright, if anything seems wrong, I'll call you right away. Is that good enough? Well, okay, just be careful. I will. And you'll be sure to protect me if something does go wrong. How did I know I'm gonna beat up people? You're pretty shaky when you first started here, but now you're a pro. I am? Sure. I can tell you that you're a lot more relaxed. A lot more customers have been requesting me lately, too. It's all thanks to your advice. I really appreciate it. I didn't do anything. It's too bad, though. Is the actual response? It's too bad, though. The more popular you get, the less accessible you seem. Oh, that's not true. You always have a special place in my heart. Special? How? Well, I'll always have a special smile for you whenever you visit me. You've been giving me this smile since the moment I met you. You're right, but that just shows how special you are to me. Thank you. So you're gonna be a star, huh? Probably won't need Hostess Club customers anymore. Hey, why are you being so serious? It's not like you. Just remember that I'll always be cheering for you. Tanimura-san, if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna get all choked up. Call me anytime you feel lonely. Wow, is he actually the answer? Alright. Call me if you need a pity fuck. You can talk to me about anything. Anything? Sure, except for money. I know better than to ask you for advice about money. As long as you don't ask for loans after I become a big star. I look like that kind of guy. You really want me to answer that? Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate it. It's in a cop's nature. It's in a cop's nature to ask for people to lend them 50,000 yen. We know this. It's been firmly established. We know that this is reality. That's a silver case reference. Watch the silver case. You better watch the silver case. Great LP. Fantastic LP of an awesome game. See, Paper Mario... Oh, I love you. Paper Mario used to be the LP that I'd yell at people for watching. But it's not a blind LP. I get people not watching it. And stuff like that. Even though I do want to do 1000 Year Door at some point. I want an excuse to replay 1000 Year Door. I don't play video games outside of streaming. So I need to stream it to be able to play it. But now that that's done... But now that Silver Case has happened, Silver Case is going to be the one that I yell at people about. Watch the Silver Case. Just got back from karaoke. My friends from school. It's like I finally got to see all my daily voice training pay off. Can't wait to hear my beautiful singing voice. Saw her singing so long ago. I already saw you singing. Let's have a sing off. Tanimura, you don't even sing. Tanimura, you don't sing. This game has no idea what it's talking about. Tanimura, they want me to do porn. I need your help. Hello, what's up? We're on audition at a building on Ishichifuku Street. Wish me luck. Oh, I see. Good luck. Thank you for telling me where it is. She says she'd be okay, but I'm still a little worried. I should go and check on her. What building? Hey, she didn't tell me what building. Is it you? No. What building? Again, I get that she's not going to tell us which building it is, but like, which one? This game's not Yakuza 0. It doesn't mark sub-stories in the middle of progress. Though it is like Yakuza 0 where it marks them before you start them, which is honestly probably more important, but still. You know anything about it? I said, which Popo? Nakamichi? Look, I have no idea what that is. Oh, there we go, I found it. Kunjihiro was talking about must be around here somewhere. Eek! What was that? What are you doing? Stop it! Look, if you're serious about making a big acting movie, you have to do what I say. I'll make you a star. No! Doesn't sound good. I'm going in. Damn, I knew it! I called it! What are you talking about? How did I call it? The fuck are you doing? Taimura-san. Who the hell are you? A police officer. Let her go. I'm placing you under arrest for assault. Just a minute. I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. Oh, really? This is all totally consensual. It happens all the time in show business. I scratch her back, she scratches mine. Bullshit! Why don't we ask what she thinks? What about Jiro? Do you want to make your pro acting debut or not? I can make your dream come true, you know. Not like this. I work hard every day so I can be an actress. A real actress. I want to make my pro acting debut based on my talent, not on favors. You heard her. Shit! Why'd you stick your nose where it don't belong? I almost had her! Come on, guys. Let's beat up this cop. Let's turn this from a sexual assault charge to an attempted murder of a police officer charge. This is definitely the smart solution. You never had any intention of getting her an acting job, did you? You just use that as bait to trick aspiring actresses like Chihiro. This probably isn't even a real talent agency. Shut up! I don't care if you're a cop. You're not walking out of here in one piece. Alright. Tai can find space with multiple enemies to fight. This is both Tanimura's best and worst place to fight people. It's his worst if you're bad at him, and it's the best if you're good at him. Fortunately, I'm terrible at playing him, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Lol. See, I actually used the technique. I parried one person into another person, and I used that to open up a combo. I think that's the thing with his parry that I've been, like, relying incorrectly on, is that his parries aren't just, like, instant combo opportunities in of themselves. You need to do his parries to put people into proper setup positions by either bouncing them off of people or parrying them into a wall. Oh, whoops. I thought it was the stomp one on the ground, but I didn't see the guy writhing, so I didn't realize it was arresting. Whoops. I need breezy arrest, I think. You were right all along, Tanimura-san. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. I don't know if I'll ever trust anyone again. Chihiro. Should have known better. I didn't see I was being lied to the whole time. I'm not as experienced as you about how the world works. Don't worry about it. It's better to trust people than to always be suspicious of them. You don't need to change. But if I don't change, it'll just happen again. It's okay. I'm here. If you get into trouble again, I'll come running. Don't know if that's the best lesson to learn, but... Really? I promise. Then can I ask you a favor? Can I audition for your TV commercial? What? I'd like to learn more. Get more experience. So I was wondering if you'd teach me. You sure I'm your man? I'm sure. I hope you're ready for a lot of experience in public. For fucking in the tennis court, the baseball courts. This joke will never end. This joke will We've now started the bit that they fuck in the middle of Yoshida Bang Center. I will now not stop this bit, and I will mention it every single time we fuck a hostess. This is who I am. I'm too dug in. I won't change. What's wrong? You kind of zoned out there. Oh, shit. Shit, she spaced out from coming too hard. Damn. Damn. I don't know what that's like on both dads. Yeah, high five, everyone. See, Tanimura is in the knows what is sex is, has sex quadrant. Yeah, he wasn't confused by what she meant until she started grabbing his dick, unlike some of the others. I think it's also just, I think the thing is, I assume that Tanimura is asexual, because he doesn't hit on girls when they start flirting with him, but I think it's more so he might be a scumbag, but he refuses to use his position as a police officer for sex. I think that's the thing that I'm misinterpreting here. He, like, because there's a lot of times where he'll just completely back off from any sexual situation, and I think all the situations where he does that are where the situations come up directly because he's a cop. So he's not using being a cop at, like, he refuses to be sexual in cop situations because he doesn't want to be... Being a cop helps him do that. Money's completely fine, though. Yeah. Just fuck their wallet. It's just not their, you know, body. He's fine with bribes, being a cop. He just doesn't want sexual bribes. Or sexual rewards for being a cop. I think that's more so the thing. Because I think usually when he backs off from sexual encounters, it is when he's, like, helping someone because he's a police officer. So it just means he's not a scumbag in that regard. What's wrong? You kind of zoned out there. I think I'm too happy. It's like a dream. What if I wake up tomorrow and none of this happens? Well, don't worry, you'll never see me again, so it might as well be like that. Thank you for everything. I'm never going to give up my dream of becoming an actress. I'll do whatever I can to help. I love you. And not requited. Literally once. There'll be one instance with a hostess in this entire franchise where the I love you from a hostess will be requited. Requited. Literally one. Literally a single instance. Which, to be fair, that single instance is the best instance of a hostess in the series so far. So it makes sense, but still. Anyway, selfie. Gotta see our nude selfies. Tanimura-san, thank you so much. You're too wonderful. I'm so happy. I feel like I have to pinch myself. I'll never forget this day. You're the best. And yo! We sexed so good that we're getting stronger as a person. What? Alright, breezy arrest, because I keep fucking up the arrest prompt, so I need that one. Now, do I save up one of these so I can get both of these next? Better throws, enhanced quick steps. What do we have left for one? Running drop kick, quick stand. Oh, quick stand is nice, actually. Fuck, I'm gonna go for quick stand. Gonna go for quick stand, and we'll probably get drop kick and enhanced quick steps next time. Probably do it in that order. I'm going to assume we're getting him to, like, level 20 during, like, the boss first chapter. I think that's happened for literally both of the previous characters. I'm pretty sure both of the previous characters have had that. I'm pretty sure, right? Akiyama and Saejima both leveled up to 20 during their final boss encounter, right? Like at the end of chapter 4. I think both of them hit level 20 at that moment. Which kind of shows you how well paced the game is. It does kind of show you how well paced the game is. Like, I definitely think this has been the best paced Yakuza game out of every game so far. Excluding the long form content for Akiyama and Saejima, which sadly is some of the worst paced content in Yakuza. But just how much they dish out story, sub-stories, assuming you do everything as it unlocks. Like, this is a game where that feels like an experience that makes sense. Like, Yakuza 3 did not feel like it was a game that wanted you to do everything as it unlocked, which is extra weird because Yakuza 3 had hyper-specifically time-locked sub-stories. But Yakuza 3 did not feel like it wanted you to do everything as it unlocked. And I didn't do that in Yakuza 0, 1, and 2. But I can still tell you that in some of those, it would be very weirdly paced if you did do it all as it unlocked. Where in this game, we've done everything as it's unlocked, and I feel like it's been very, very well paced. Again, ignoring long-form content for the previous two characters. But just, oh, you did all of the story content and all the side content, and fought a decent amount of people while just running around, but you didn't go grinding in the Coliseum, and you didn't go grinding, like, the virtual reality fighting stuff, and you still hit, like, max level in the final fight the character had. That's happened twice now. And given that we're level 17 and, you know, we have one hostess left, a couple sub-stories, and then the end of Tanimura's part, that might happen again. Which, again, just shows that they thought about pacing for this game. Which they probably had to think about pacing way more for this game than any other game because of the 4 characters and doing them chunk by chunk. Instead of alternating like they do in 0. Because of the nature of how this game functions, they had to think about how to pace it way more. Otherwise, it would fall apart way more. Will you be enjoying your our club today? Apparently, yes. This is the first time we actually get to see a hostess at Elise, by the way. Do you wish to request someone? No preference. No preference? Yes, sir. Please come this way. We actually get a hostess at Elise. What? What? Yeah, they're in the outfits we gave them! Woo! Hiyori-san! Hello! They're in the outfits we gave them! I forgot we did that! Yeah, let's go! Now, you know what? You know what this is gonna mean? You know how when we did the content for the hostess maker before, and the girls that we were talking to were stripped entirely of personality, and they were a blank slate to dress up and then walk around, and they had literally no interaction for the story of the hostess maker, which was already basically nothing. Now they'll actually get a personality. Now they're given content that actually gives them a personality. And I'm glad that I kept their names the same, because Zerix's guide doesn't indeed list them by the names that they started with. So I'm glad that I didn't... So I'm glad I didn't change their names legally. Because that would be fucking weird. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, it turns out they all talk like robots anyway. Hi, I'm Tanimura. It's nothing like a nice drink after work. Aren't you at work right now? I was thinking about you, silly. Come on then, drink up. You don't waste any time, do you? Hello. Hey, it's the outfits we've put them in. I'm Kyoko. Hope you don't mind if I sit here. All right, we don't actually know who we're talking to. I clicked on a name. Right, I forgot how this works. Do you like any sports? Not really. But you could say I like martial arts. Oh, do you do any martial arts? Jiu-jitsu, mostly. I also had to do judo and kendo as part of my training. Training? Interesting. Tell me more. But I came here to get away from work. Oh, I got a request. Enjoy your stay. Oh, we don't get to talk to her. Hi, I'm Tanimura. Hi, it's nice to meet you. You had a pretty voice. Thank you. Actually, I'm in a band. This one was in a... Actually, that might have come up. My brain is telling me that one of them was like in a band when we started. Did that come up? I don't know. I might be thinking of a Hostess in a different game. I have no idea. I have no idea. There was something about like when you meet them in the city and you talk to them where they might mention something about what they're doing. Wow, you're the singer then, huh? Yup. Do you like music? Well, I listen to the racing report more than music. Oh, I see. Not a big music fan then, huh? You have to be a pretty good talker if you want to be a hostess. You have to be able to guide the conversation where you want it to go. That's true. You got to be a good listener too. Well, anyway, I'm a pretty good talker. In fact, I've never lost an argument. The thing was they were in a band, but they weren't making any money. So had a lot of day jobs. That did come up. It did come up. So Akiyama was like, want a job? That did come up. Yeah. You have arguments with your customers? I can be a little hot-headed. So some guy tries to harass me, he gets more than he bargained for. A thing that actually comes up when you do Akiyama's hostess maker. Sometimes the hostesses will just be like, nah, fuck this. You just call one of the attendants. Hello, and she's in the outfit we gave her. It's alright, I can't say that anymore because now we've seen all three of them. Wait, I lied. I can say it when I see them as Kiryu later. Assuming Kiryu is the fourth playable character. Imagine if he wasn't though. Imagine if Kiryu wasn't the fourth character. Oh, that would be so fucking funny and kind of sad. But it would be so fucking funny. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Tanimura. You're quite young, aren't you, Tanimura-san? What do you do for a living? Well, a policeman. Really? You're a policeman? Are you one of the higher-ups by any chance? Why do I look like one? I'm literally a beat cop for community safety. Fortunately, no, I'm just an ordinary beat cop. I see. Wow! Don't look so disappointed. Oh, it's not that. I was just worried about you. Must be a dangerous job. It can be. So I stop by places like this for a little break now and then. That's good. You come to Hostess Clubs often? I literally ran here from another one. I have to do as part of my job, but I don't go much on my own. He lied. Part of your job. You come to clubs to entertain clients? No, I come to clubs to search them. I should have known. So you're not used to coming as a customer? Yeah. When I do have some free time, I usually spend it playing Mahjong. I'm a gambling addict and I'm a police officer. Listen to all my attractive qualities. Would you like me to show you how to enjoy Hostess Clubs? That sounds interesting. Alright. My fee is that you request me whenever you come here. You don't beat around the bush, do you? Most girls would be a little more indirect. That's not my style. I like to be honest. I like straightforward girls. Besides, hostess business is in a slump these days. We have to be more aggressive or our customers don't come back to see us. I see. So if you request me from now on, fuck that woman over there who's just sitting there just being like, God, can I go to another table, please? Look at them all wear the same fucking watch, by the way. Just look at their outfits and I'm just like, yeah, they've all got the same red fucking watch on, don't they? It's more relaxing not to across anyone, though. Guess it's about that time. They actually get personalities. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn! They print your business cards in English at this club? Just let them keep their name. Just let them keep their name so I can actually just have their name on there as opposed to just awkwardly printing it in English in the middle of the card. Just let the women that you hire keep their fucking name instead of legally changing it. Thank you very much. I had a lot of fun chatting with you. Handsome young men really are my type. Lol. You'll ask for me my name next time. My real name, not my fake name. What's your fake name? Nanami. What's your real name? Nanami. I'm requesting Nanami. She doesn't have a last name. I did strip away all their last names. I removed the identity of their last names. Would be even more weird looking if they had the design you put them in on the card. Just this like real, like it just looks totally different to every other hostess card by just being awkwardly planted on there like that. Thanks for requesting me. I'm Nanami. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. What would you like? What does she like? All right, Nanami. Nanami. She likes the fruit platter, so I'm not gonna get anything except for Kids Agree. Unless she hates that, she doesn't care. Fruit platter, yummy, yummy. Fruit platter, yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy fruit platter. I did my time, and I want that video was. That video is fucking legendary. That video is just the. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, it's so fucking good. I have not shown that video to a single goddamn soul, and they haven't lost their fucking mind at it. It's. Oh, God. Oh, God. There's just something about it that's so well done that it just... Oh, it's a fucking knockout punch. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you can look up Psycho Salad on YouTube. I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but why'd you decide to become a hostess? Well, an attractive man picked me up on the street and said I should do it. Well, I wanted money. But you weren't in debt or anything like that? I don't know. Saving money's kind of my hobby, actually. I've never been in debt. I see. But that's not all. You had another reason? Yes. Can you guess what it was? Attractive man. Want to be a hostess looking for an eligible man. You like drinking? Eligible man, apparently. You're looking for an eligible man. You're right. Good guess. You can look for a good man and get paid for it at the same time. Very practical. Yes, but I'm not just looking for a good man. I'm looking for the perfect one. I'm looking for a rich man. If I was a rich man. And however that song goes. Bet a lot of CEOs come to places like this, huh? And even men who aren't rich will at least pay to see you, right? Exactly. I work at a cosmetics company as well as here at the club. Wow, you can moonlight like that. It can be difficult to go and do your best at both jobs. I want to get promoted at the company and also be popular here. In fact, I was literally raced to #1 here until some other bitch showed up and Akiyama made them #1. I can't do things half-heartedly, so I've been working on my own product with proposals and doing sales at the same time. Really? I spend most of my time figuring out how to avoid working. I can never do that. You should really try to apply yourself to your work. You never be anything but a loser. Can we not do this, hostess? Can we not go through with this? I'm fine being a loser. Oh, I want to just turn around and say I'm fine being a loser. That's my genuine response. When people say that I don't have enough ambition or anything like that for anything of just, like, not focusing on career or fucking whatever. Like, because I've had that, because I'm just, like in your 20s, the question comes up a lot when you meet new people of just, like, career ambitions and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't have career positions. The idea of being in a position where I have a lot of power and I earn way too much money makes me physically ill to think about. And so I'm just like, I want to do a job where I don't have positions of power over people. I would decline a manager position at any job that I could, that I was given, because I hate the concept of it and stuff like that. And I've had some people just be like, damn, that's pretty, like, lazy or just ambitionless of you or just stuff like that. And I'm just like, yup, and I'm totally fucking fine with that. I would rather be a low tier position than be someone who has a position of power, who has to abuse that to, like, not get fired. Ouch, I'm not exactly on an upwardly mobile career track. I'm sorry. Maybe I was a little harsh. Don't worry about it. Didn't become a police officer to make money or get promoted. As long as the people in my city are safe, I feel like it's worth doing what I'm doing. Ah, yes. People of Kamurocho. Definitely feeling safe and protected. Money isn't everything. Definitely feeling safe and protected in Kamurocho. Someday I'll start my own company. I may not look it, but I majored in business administration in college. Seriously, can we not talk to her? You ended up as a hostess? It's an unusual career path, isn't it? Actually, lots of hostesses have advanced degrees nowadays. Being a hostess helps you make both money and connections. I see. I hope my company will be a success so I can retire in comfort. I thought you were trying to snag a rich man. Yes, but I don't want to rely on just him. I want to be independent so we can be on equal terms. I don't want to marry a rich man because I want his money. I want to marry a rich man because I don't want to be laughed at for marrying a poor one. Totally different. It's about the status, not the money. Oh my god. Do you have any plans for your future? Let's own a horse someday. Just always mentioning the horses. He's a horse guy. He's a horse guy is what we're learning. Walk a beat in a small town. Wow, that's actually correct. I like to walk a beat in a small town. I think it would suit me. Way too many fucking people in Kamurocho to beat up. Really? Isn't being a detective more exciting? Yeah, but sometimes I like to be able to sit back and relax a bit. If I could, I'd serve at a small town police station. I'd enjoy getting to know the people and getting some peace and quiet. Oh, I hadn't thought of it that way. You and I have different ideas about work, but that's okay. I'm only mostly judging you for it. I'm only mostly judging you. Shit, we may actually run out of... Actually, that's the last one. So we might actually run out of money first. This is the last one. It'll be fine. I'm so surprised you requested me. I thought for sure you weren't interested. You've made me so happy. Come by again if you can. I'll try to be patient. You do... Sorry, I'm not rich. You're a really interesting girl. That should do. I will enter the club today. I'm requesting the Nami again. Hi, Nanami. Hello. Thanks for responding to my email. I thought maybe you didn't like me anymore, so I was really glad to hear from you. Why would you think I don't like you? Is it because you're not a great person and I disagree with your values on how you perceive people entirely? Is that what made you think that I don't like you, Nanami? I'm gonna keep ordering the free shit. Shit, it's happening again. Shit, it's happening again. Doing hostess content in a Yakuza game and it's turning me into a sexist. It's happening again. Look, it was the hostess content was worth it to see how good the Raimi one was. We're now past Raimi. We're literally in a separate game. She was just so good. It was just like, it was genuinely just like exciting to see her and Kiryu bounce off of each other because it was like actual chemistry. I think that's the thing, right? I think that's my thing with the hostess content, is that I like seeing my characters react to situations based on who they are as a character for like these people. And in a lot of situations in the games, you do get to see that. Like when you go to a phone club and you see Kiryu answer a phone, he goes, yeah! And then he talks into it dramatically. Like he gets super excited about doing that stuff because that's just the kind of person that Kiryu is. He is someone who gets excited like about being a dork sometimes, right? But the hostess content is very much meant to be, unlike a lot of other content in Yakuza, I feel, hostess content is meant to turn your character into kind of a blank slate. So it's about you talking to the hostess through your character as opposed to your character talking to a hostess. That's probably why I liked the one with Raimi so much. Because I feel like it was one of the ones where Kiryu's actual personality came through the most of how he would actually talk to a woman at a hostess club. They literally had better chemistry than him and Sayama. Like, goddamn. Came to see me again. Well, you did say you wanted to see me in that email you sent. Email? Oh yeah, that email. You're really unused to coming to hostess clubs, are you? Huh? Why do you say that? Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but that was a mass email? Wow. A mass email? Yes, I put all my new customers on a mailing list and send them that email. You didn't think I was writing just to you, did you? You shouldn't play that kind of trick on a cop. Wow, I guess that's actually the correct answer. You shouldn't play that kind of trick on a cop. Well, it wasn't a lie exactly. I did want to see you. And I always make sure not to send emails to customers that I dislike. Don't worry. Don't worry. I would have removed you if I thought you were a dick. So there's still some hope for me? Of course. But you do have a lot of rivals. You'll have to work hard. Great. Can I ask you something? Of course. But nothing dirty, please. What kind of man would you be willing to go out with? Grasp what conditions I have for a man to be my boyfriend? I hate that she uses the word conditions. I hate this woman. I don't like her. Conditions? Conditions! I was just wondering. Well, of course I want to have a good career, but the most important thing is brains. Brains. Yes, I don't care about what schools he went to. He needs to be genuinely smart. Do you think he can measure up in that department? I can see that there's so much about personality or values that like you listed there. Career and intelligence. Yup. Yup, that definitely has a lot to do with someone's personality and values. I've always been good at solving puzzles. Have you seen the Lane streams? I've only missed like 10 Pika rods. I'm so great at it. I've always been good at... Oh my god, that's actually the answer. Detectives have to track down suspects using the available clues after all. That's right, I guess you do have to try to catch the bad guys, don't you? I've always wondered how the police can find suspects so quickly. For working for years as a cop, you get a sort of intuition about it. Intuition? Well, that's a kind of intelligence. I won't shit on you entirely for that. I guess. Part of a hostess's body is most important to you when deciding who to request at a club. What kind of a guy do you think I am? There's more to a girl than her body. I know, but your eyes go to a particular part of a woman's body first, right? I haven't really given it much thought. Their face, because I'm talking to them. Mouth or hands? Her lips are beautiful. I stare at her teeth. I stare at her teeth. As long as they're horse-based puzzles. This horse got run over. Change the matchsticks to show how it got run over. Oh, look at her mouth. I like girls with good teeth. They should be white and even. Sorry. Sorry. I grew up poor. I couldn't visit a dentist often. Fuck you. I see. Men like you are the reasons girls with bad teeth get them fixed. You can also tell if a girl smokes if her teeth are yellow. Hey! You're gonna be yellow for other reasons. You even check the smallest details. Impressive. I'm a little thirsty. I can really go for some gold. Fucking really? The last girl was asking for some orange juice in the middle of casual conversation. Order me a 300,000 yen bottle of champagne. You've got to be kidding. Should have known that was too much for you. What? Did I mention I like rich people? Sorry, you can't impulse buy champagne with gold flakes in it. Get the fuck out of here, pauper. Sorry, I don't want to deal with the rat-infested scum of the streets like you. I have a question. Why do you go to Hostess Clubs? I don't really know. Because I have many chances to drink with women in my line of work. Do you think coming to a club is a good way to pick up women? Is what Hostess Clubs are all about? Well, it isn't impossible, but the chances of starting a serious relationship with a hostess are pretty slim. I mean, my track record with sleeping with them is pretty good, but starting a relationship, yeah, I usually kind of bounce the moment I get in their pants. Because our characters are great people. You should just think of it as a chance to talk and drink with girls. Otherwise, you're probably just wasting your money. No, I'm going to find a girlfriend this way. Oh my... Tanimura! No, I'm gonna do it. I'm determined. I'm paying enough money after all. Tanimura, you've listened to this one woman too long about how important money is. Even less I find a girlfriend with that kind of attitude. You think so? Why is that? Girls don't like men who think giving a girl a present means she owes him something. Ah, so you have to enjoy the chase as much as the capture. If you want to try and catch me, you better be ready for a long chase. Sounds expensive. Oh, God, fucking bullshit. Piss. Fart and a donkey. If I quit now, can I still get the phone call? I'm literally a quarter of a heart away. Can I still get the date? Can you still get the date if you're not at 10? Or does it just have to be, you can leave, donate full 10? Okay, good. Because I know you can always, like, get hearts on the day. But then I've always maxed out the hearts before then. If I'm literally a quarter away, I'll leave. Come again? Sure. Bye. Can I not come back? I don't like her. Can I not come back? Oh, I'll finish the content. This is not sales spam. No, I wrote this email just for you. Just in close 10. That's what the hearts being early to the data are for. I just always get it maxed out. I would love if this came up and just said, I wrote this email just for you. Insert name here. You're not like the others. I feel completely comfortable talking with you. Our time together is really relaxing for me too. And that's why I've been thinking I'd like to see you again. Is it really relaxing? I feel like we just talk about how much we're not like each other and we don't like each other. You can't fool me anymore. Looking forward to seeing you again. I should do. Sorry, police officer. Stop telling me to do my job. Also pretty rich. I'm about to talk about how just giving her gifts won't help. Giving a girl gifts won't make her like you. But if you don't give me gifts, then I won't. Giving me gifts won't make me like you. Not giving them will make me not like you. By the way, I honestly didn't recognize who the girl was, because, right, this is using the pre-branded image. Not what their outfit is now. Her hair color is different color. This is the Nami from Elise. Hi, what's up? I was just wondering if you'd like to hang out with me right now? Sure, sounds good. Cafe Alps. Yo, it's a different meeting place because it's a different hostess club. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. It's a third hostess club, so it has a different place to meet, and it's Cafe Alps. Now, will the generic computer-generated hostesses have songs to sing? They will, they'll be Vocaloid. That's what it's gonna be. When are you gonna grow up? I'm really sorry, I'll find her and get the money back. Don't worry. Just make sure you get the money back to me. I worked my fingers to the bone to earn it. I know, and thanks. Bye. What is going on here? What? Hi. Oh, you're early. I got here early too. Who was that? Oh, you caught that, huh? You're not learning money as a host, are you? You're so strict with the money that I'd hardly believe her, but... No, that was my brother, Shinosuke. He's a host at another club. It's probably Stardust. Your brother... I mean, there is more than that, but, you know, it's the #1 in town. What, you think they're gonna go to Adam? No, that place got fucking destroyed after that one woman showed up there and destroyed everything. For the worst character in the game. Worse than Hamasaki. Your brother, oh. His club collects in money from its host soon, but one of his customers ran out on him. Ah, and he owes money to the club for his customers' tabs. So he's on the hook now for the one who skipped out? Yeah, so he came to me for help. It's good of you to help him. We've been through a lot together, but let's forget about all that for now. What shall we do? We're gonna hang out, we're gonna sing a song. Sing a song. Oh my god. The computer-generated hostesses don't have Vocaloid songs to sing. They don't have songs to sing. Oh my god. Holy shit. Tommy! We're going for work parties after we finish a big project. Wonder I'm gonna order. I'm so excited. Shall we get going? That girl faced through the wall, right? She walked through the wall? I'm pretty sure she did. I feel like I'm pretty confident that she walked through the goddamn wall. Pretty sure she did. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Alright, now what else finishes off the list here? Gin and tonic and grape and apple vinegar sour. Definitely those things. I definitely think that's what you'd like the most, obviously. And I bet she would like stone-cooked shark fins, fried rice, and tomato bacon pizza. Tommy's gonna be the one place that we finish because I'm confident that I can take girls here and they'll actually like it. Don't worry, it doesn't use actual shark fin. A topic that has come way too much in the LPs that I do. Yay! Every girl likes Watami! Every girl likes Watami. It's a guaranteed banger every time you do it. Ow. Fucking hell. One of the top 10% most expensive items on the menu, thank you. Coming right up. Yes, I'd like to order the second most expensive dish for me, and I'd like to order the most expensive dish for her, thank you. Would you like to know what they are? Turns out people like food more if they don't have to eat the entire menu. Weird that! Bizarre! It's bizarre that when you go to a club, or you go out eating with a girl, and you don't try to shove a fucking 15-course meal down her throat in the space of 4 seconds, she likes you more for it. Thanks for the other day. I had a great time. There's mass emails. Seems like you're getting used to how things are done at Hostess Clubs. I guess, but it's a part of a nice fantasy, aren't they? Everyone's in if you take everything at face value. That's right. For customers who understand that. You look wonderful today. Is she admitting that that one was a mass email too? I think she's admitting that that one was a mass email too. I'm not ordering you gold champagne every time I come here. I'm not doing that much grinding for you. You also suck and I don't like you, so definitely not. So definitely not. I feel like I've been going through this one a lot faster. But I also feel I say that for every single hostess. And maybe in the moment, hostess content doesn't feel anywhere near as long as what it actually is. And it's just thinking about it on a macro scale of there's like 10 to 20 hours of hostess content per game is what makes it feel so long. But each individual girl, it feels way faster than what it is when I'm actually doing it. Interesting gossip around town. I know about a Moe Bata. Ever heard of a Moe Bata? Yep, I even have friends who I came to know through it. You play games on it too then? Work out's crazy, I can't stay on the phone for hours, I chat instead. Chatting's great because you can talk at your own pace. Damn, I guess I better go download a Moe Bata and check out all the things that it has on offer. Can I ask you something? You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. What is it? Why are you so fixated on money? Seems a little unusual. Does it bother you? Yes. I mean, no. Oh, a bit. I was just wondering if there was some reason for it. Actually, when I was a child, my family was very poor. It was difficult. My father could barely hold on to a job, so we lived in this tiny little apartment and never knew if there'd be food on the table tomorrow. My classmates at school looked down on us. I was just a kid, but it was hard on me. So I decided that when I grew up, I'd work so hard so that I'd never have to live like that again. And then I ran way too far with that, and now I'm the one who's judging other people if they're not like that. And now I judge them like that. Yeah, I wanted to earn a lot of money, not because I knew that life is difficult if you don't have it, but because I was jealous of the other kids, not because of their money, but because of the fact that they got to make fun of people for not having it. I was jealous that they got to do that, and I wanted to join in on it. I am a terrible person. Let's see. I've always kept that promise to myself. That's why I care so much about money. And I don't think it's a bad thing, to be honest. You're hyper fixated on it and you judge people on it. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Am I wrong? Even someone who is an anti-capitalist like me with it, like usually can often think that's a bad thing. Like, Jesus. Think you've had it hard. Yada yada da. Please. Can I just say this? Oh, God damn it. I really want to say that. Oh, your father couldn't hold on to a stable job, so you didn't know whether there'd be food on the table? My father couldn't hold on to a heart pulse because he died! I want to say it, but if I say that, I will lose heart and I'll have to talk to her for longer. I don't think that's a worthwhile trade-off. You can be happy without money, you know. There's more to life than that. You only say that because you've never really been poor. You can never be happy without money, she said to the person who lives in Little Asia. Really? People in love look pretty happy to me. Huh? Love? You're in love with money right now, but you have to learn to look deeper. It's people that are important. Money just gets in the way. Tanimura-san, what the fuck are you on about? Thank you for worrying so much about me. Not thank you for helping change my outlook. Thank you for worrying. Think about taking some lessons and what? Not being a terrible person? I can't figure out what kind of lessons to take. I think fitness class, maybe learn a language or do pottery. Oh, you're bored and you want to occupy your time. Which is funny considering you talk about how much you work. What do you think I should learn? Some fucking respect. You should learn how to have better boobs? I've always thought that she can be pretty stare at her brain. Learn to fix that brain of yours. If you really want to start your own company, I think you need to be a bit more flexible. Maybe you can take a seminar or something. A seminar? What kind? Maybe something for folks starting their own businesses. Or about the best way to learn to treat your employees. Don't be a dick. If you want to make it, you'll need every advantage you can get. Thanks for giving me so much thought to my future. One of your brother's customers ran off on him. How is he as a host anyway? It may sound strange for me to say this since I'm his sister, but he's good looking and fun to talk to. He'll be a great host. He's one of the most promising hosts at his club. Wow. But he's a bit of a spender. He just doesn't have a head for money. And you might not get back the money you lent him. No, that's not the case. He would never do that to me. Almost sound like his mother. You almost sound like his mother. The actual answer. Are you sure you're not being overprotective? My brother and I stuck together through some difficult times. We have a special bond. So you feel a responsibility to look after him. You might be taking advantage of that. You may be right. I think she'd be a little bit more independent. Should try talking to him. If that doesn't work, then I could have a word with him, put him on the straight and narrow, could parry into him a wall, and then do a massive combo as he bounces off the bounce of it. If I can't handle him, I'll take you up on that. Gonna beat the crap out of him. Thinking about changing my hairstyle. What do you think? You've already done that? What is this question? Oh, can we change their hair as because this is the creator character, basically. This isn't a question that's on here. You can just talk to them and have them change some of their outfit. I don't think you should. Cause they'll probably put me into the fucking menu again. I don't want to go through with that. I don't want to go through with that. It's just random. I don't want to do it. It'll take time. It'll make it longer. I've been working on my company for 4 years now, in addition to my work here, so I've got quite a bit of money saved up. Wow, it's pretty impressive. Hopefully I'll start my own company sometime next year. What kind of company? You really want to know? Sure, tell me. Well, I want to create a line of clothing targeted mainly at hostesses, because that would get me a lot of money, because Akiyama will buy all of it, and he spends a lot of money on outfits. It would be inspired by the latest trends and come retro. Hostess Clubs make them available nationwide. I think it could be really popular. You confident you can make it? Just be mean. Sounds like a good idea to me. I feel like this is the first woman in this game that I haven't liked for the hostesses. I think you could really succeed. Really? Thank you. Working in office as and as a hostess, then making your dream come true by starting your own company? You sound like a superwoman. You sound like a girl boss. I don't want anyone to beat me to it. This is our little secret, okay? Alright. I will not blog about it. Stop here. Let's go. I get a break from her. I mean, I don't, because then I have to respond to her text and then hang out with her. But let's go. I don't like it. I don't like her, and I don't need to keep it a secret. I had a really nice time. Let me touch your face. I miss the handjob gestures from Yakuza 3. You know, when you talk to a girl at the Hostess Club and she'd say goodbye to you, and she's just like, Kiryu, I really want to see you again. I missed that. It had its charm, you know. My other job had me so busy a few days ago that I just couldn't get away, so I canceled my hostess shift at the last minute. I had to pay a 10K penalty. Isn't that a little steep? It wasn't like I was going AWOL or anything. It didn't have to be so high. Akiyama charges his hostesses 10,000 for having a day off? Akiyama, what the fuck, buddy? What the actual shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? Encourage plenty man, good living is not so bad. I hate when people cancel on me suddenly. I hate when people cancel on me suddenly. No, didn't she say that it was the hostess one she had to cancel? Yeah, she had to cancel her hostess shift. She had to cancel her hostess shift and pay a 10K penalty. Yeah, Akiyama's the one charging that. You have to pay money if you have a day off? What the actual fuck? Wait. We're going on a date. We're going on a date. We're going on a date in a fuck off you rocket ship, zooming through the skies. Don't know why the song came to my brain, or how I even fucking remember it. It's me, Nanami! What's up? Do you have to hang out before the guided club? You been on a date? Yup! Why don't we meet at Cafe Alps? It's the most expensive cafe in the city. I don't even think that's true. There's not many cafes. So I don't know the price. There's that cafe there, Pronto, but I've been in there so infrequently. Oh my god, actual combat. Actually, we did that earlier. Right, we beat up the, agent. This guy was clapping me on for how good I beat up his friend. You gotta love how breaking their necks is not enough. I've also got to punch them in the abdomen. Whee! Oh god. Essence of combo finishes, or whatever the actual name of the move is so fucking good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It makes him so good. Oh my god, salmon and royale with cheese. Again, it makes a lot of sense that he's the one who gets that because it's harder for him to land combos compared to other characters. But it's so satisfying. Might be a matter of canceling, not taking a day off. I don't know. It's still, it seems fucked up. Oh, you're early. I got here early too. Where are you gonna take me today? We're gonna go out to eat because it's the fastest date that I can think of. How about we get some yakiniku? It's about dinner time, huh? Shall we get going? You know you're taking a woman to a great place when her response is, I guess it is nearly dinner. It's like, dude. Let's go in. Okay. One of everything, thank you. I'm literally just gonna order the most expensive things in the menu. Sure. She probably will like if I just order the most expensive stuff there. So we're gonna order the 3,200 one, and then the 2,700 one. And we're good. I'm not as spiteful to this woman as the woman in Yakuza 3 who I took to Lamarck to buy them a digital watch. I'm not that spiteful in this case. That is probably the most spiteful thing that I've ever done in a Yakuza game. That was so fucking worth it, though. It's so fucking worth it. Damn, I should have quit while I was ahead. Oh my god, he was gambling! He was gambling! He doesn't have any money, but he goes and plays pachinko. He hasn't paid you back yet, has he? No, he better straighten up or I'll have a talk with him. I want to have that sooner rather than later. Yeah. Come on, let's go to the club. How do we even walk down here? Alright, I'm thinking we're at Jewel, which is like near Yakiniku. No. You're still walking around a lot to get there. So. It would have been faster to go past Bantam, but still. Went into the club for a couple drinks. I gotta get those last 5 hearts. Now we have to max it out. Now we have to max it out because it's the end of them. About the time I cancel my shift till the last minute. It really is rude to the customers coming to see me, isn't it? I realize that now, thanks to you. It was worth me having to... I understand that sometimes you have to take time off. You just have to let people know about it. And pay 10,000 yen for some fucking reason. And pay 10,000 yen. Go get to green, thank you. And a fruit platter. I wish I could order someone a plate of fruit and they fell in love with me. I wish romance was that easy in real life. But no, you've got to be an interesting person and be a nice person and get along with them and not be so obsessed with money that you judge people for the job they work. Gossip around town. I already told you about the gossip that I know. I've only come across 2 bits of gossip in this game, which I'm kind of stunned by. I came across, well, okay, to be fair, I don't know if I came across that much gossip in Yakuza 3, or whether we just heard the word collagen and gossip a million times in Yakuza 3. Don't really know which one it was. Talk to my brother's host club. And? What'd they say? One of my brother's customers really did run out on a tab. He needed the money I lent him to pay for it. So it was true. Yes. Apparently my brother was so intent on making money for the club that he forced some customers to order things they couldn't afford. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Woman who asked me to buy gold champagne. Sounds familiar. That's actually the correct answer. Sounds familiar. Huh? How so? Your brother's working desperately to make money. Oh, I thought you meant forcing customers to order things they can't afford. Yeah, across quite a bit of Zakiyama, you have to relearn the gossip as every character. You haven't re-explored the area to get them. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely explored the city the most with Akiyama. Like doing the mini games and stuff like that. That is true. That is true. Have we even done golf in this game? Golf's in this game. I don't know if I've done the golf in this game. We went batting at one point. I was terrible at it from memory. I think I've done most of them in this game. At some point. Whoops, I was dead asleep. Hey, Densha, why aren't you asleep now? It's like fucking 2 in the morning for you. Waking up at 2:30 in the morning? You're stealing my bit. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Now that you're awake, I guess. Welcome to the stream at 2:30 in the morning. I was working desperate to make money, just like you. And wanting people to order gold champagne, just like you. Maybe you're right. We had the same childhood, we both grew up, or he might think the same way I do. Well, you save it. He seems to spend it right away. Yes, in that sense, we couldn't be more different. This could turn into a problem. Just trying to make sure he doesn't work too hard. Yes, I'll try. Finally taking the first steps towards starting my own business. Not sure my savings will be enough. So I've been talking to banks about getting a loan. Oh, but it's fine for you to borrow money. Okay, now I'm just being a dick. Now I'm just being a dick. And I've been running up a formal business plan. Really getting serious. Of course, this isn't a game. My life depends on it. I see. Anyway, I've been thinking about quitting my job at the cosmetics company so I can focus more on my business. Does that pay you less than this one? Probably. Sure, that's a good idea. What about your job at the club? Are you gonna keep working here? Well, I don't know yet. Depends on how busy I'll be with my business. Oh, I'd miss you if you quit. Oh, I won't be able to leave if you say that. If I quit my job as a hostess, I won't be able to see you anymore. That's not true. You can always get in touch with me if you need help or a friend. That makes me feel better. You wouldn't be my customer anymore, so it'd be a little strange. Maybe it's our chance for... Oh my god, Tanimura. You're very direct. Maybe it's our chance for love. Huh? What do you mean? You don't get involved with your customers, right? I wouldn't be a customer anymore. You're right. Maybe that would be our chance. In that case, I wish you'd hurry up and quit. No, I have to get you to spend money for as long as possible. You never change, do you? No matter how terrible of a person you are. I'm not... No, I gotta stay longer. So it has to be maxed out for this one. Would you like another drink? No. Are you running short on cash? Fuck this woman. Fuck this woman. Jesus Christ. God. I thought you were a great customer from the very beginning, and then you didn't buy a drink, so now I think you're a povo cunt and like fuck off. Really? I'm not rich, you know that. Rich customers aren't always so great. Sometimes they can be terrible. They might sexually harass you or talk about nothing but dirty jokes. Some even think that they can sleep with us if they pay enough money. I see. Oh boy, it's been one of those hostess sessions. No, just this lady. The other lady was nice. I liked her. I liked the other lady that we spoke to. She was just starting out. She wanted to be an actress. And then she met an agent who said that she was going to take her to the stars. And then obviously he tried to sleep with her, so I had to beat him up. Like, you know, like, I literally called it the moment the guy was introduced, and I was incredibly correct. She was nice. This woman sucks. Her whole thing has just been, I focus on money and nothing but money, and I judge people who aren't money. It's been her whole thing since the fucking start. She sucks. Customers like that are more common than you might think. I don't care how much they pay, I can't stand them. So what kind of things are okay to talk about? That's the correct question. So what kind of things are okay to talk about? You can talk about some new products that's just come out. You can try teaching us about some topic we don't know about. That's pretty normal stuff. That's alright, the point is enjoy a nice conversation. The girl has to talk to lots of men every day. She'd prefer people who talk about normal things over those who just crack dirty jokes, huh? Exactly right. So I like if you stick to those kind of subjects. Alright. Let's do that. You don't want to learn about my values, so let's not discuss those. You have any hobbies? Mahjong? Races! It's either Tanimura the horse guy or Mahjong. You're a gambler? Sounds like you're my complete opposite then. Oh, what's your hobby? May not sound very interesting, but my hobby is saving money. See what I mean? She sucks. This is what she does for fun. For fun. How do you do that as a hobby? How do you save money as a hobby? Do you just stare at your bank account with its positive balance and just be like... like, is that... What do you do? Oh, she probably cuts out coupons. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That would be a thing. Have you just want to make a deposit and... I'm just gonna start skipping her dialogue. I'm not gonna read out her dialogue anymore. She doesn't deserve it. Really? How much money you have saved? I live on my own in Sydney in a 3-bedroom apartment. How much money do you think I have saved? Refresh the bank webpage for the interest to get deposited. Cannot think of anything sadder. Cannot think of anything sadder. I don't believe in saving money. A good amount. I will lie. I've got a steady job after all. I'm glad to hear that. I guess public employees like you tend to be pretty responsible. Are you a homeowner? No, I'm a little young for that. Besides, I still have to find a wife. Might be easier to find a wife if you had a house. Nice try, but I don't plan to buy a house anytime soon. So right through me there. There's certain types of girls that are more suited to being hostesses. Many different kinds, so it's difficult to say, but I think you should have a desire for self-improvement if you want to be a hostess. Congratulations on summing up... I was about to say summing up all of the hostess sub-stories. No, some hostesses, their sub-story is they can't be improved, and they'll just stay terrible people. Yakuza 3. Self-improvement. It's unexpected. For example, you have to keep up with the news if you want to come up with interesting topics for conversation. Some girls even keep a notebook when they write down things to talk about. I see. Hostesses work so hard to keep conversations interesting. What kind of things do you like to talk about? I get problems turn people into lefters. Social issues. Like how poorly immigrant... The moment that I tell her that I live with immigrants, she's going to kick me out of the club. Oh wow, it's actually social issues. I mean, it makes sense with Tanimura. I do work in community safety division. Plus, don't give me a chance to get the opinions of young women. Is that so? Actually, I'm pretty keen on that subject as well. But I'm more into national issues than local ones. I'm especially interested in politics. Skim 3 newspapers every day, so I should be able to handle any topic you want to throw at me. I didn't plan on going into that much detail. No, I thought I was gonna sneeze again. I think I'm fine. Damn! What's this different woman on this card with this English print on it? Like, I get the outfit can't be the same because the whole point, the whole appeal of Hostess Maker content is dressing up the girls in pretty outfits. I get that. You could have just let them keep their identity of their name and just printed it in Japanese on the card. Or just print it in English, but like have their name be the same so you like get to write it in a fancy cursive writing, which I think is what they do for the other girls. Actually, now thinking about it, I don't know whether the other cards are in English or Japanese, but still. Either way. I think you're wonderful. Thanks. I'm pretty great, sir. Fuck, now I don't know. Now I have to check my inventory to check. Stress out. This totally pervy old guy came out today. It was awful. Don't worry, I'm not talking about you. So I had to cut him some slack if he bought champagne. But when he asked for some, he told me to get real. Look who's talking, right? Made me really upset. You wouldn't do that. I can relax and chat with you. You're the one being... The champagne's a little too much. All meth herbs deep down. Champagne is asking a little too much. She literally did that to us earlier. I gotta check. They are in... Oh, they're in Japanese and English. They're also vertical. They're also vertical instead of... No wonder these ones also look so weird to me. They're horizontal and the name is like a part of the... Like, there's so much blank space around the name. All of the others... Not that one. All of the others are horizontal, so the girl takes up the entire thing. No wonder these ones also... There's so many things about these ones that make them look weird to me. But yeah, these are in English and Japanese. Tankaichi alley incident's been resolved. Oh, thank God. No, I don't have to be. No, I don't have to do my job. This is terrible. Tanimura-san, my little brother Shinosuke has a no-show at his host club. If you see him, please let me know. It's really important. And job for work, huh? Can't believe he'd be. I can't believe he'd be off playing pachinko, but I should go check. Maybe he is at. Maybe he's at Gar Game Arishis. I could definitely make these playthroughs take longer if I like actually focused on everything on the side here. Like I feel like it's a difference of just in an LP. I don't want to do that kind of stuff anywhere near as much because these games already take so long. I mean, hell, we spent like how fucking long were we reading Tower Battle for? Like when I found Tower Battle, how long were we reading that image for? Because I swear it was like 10 minutes combined with the hot dog that was over here. But. I mean, especially as also, I can't read Japanese, but yeah. The game, like, the devs of the game put a lot of effort into, like, making the ads and everything here. Like, Hell's Dragon Hunter, and stuff like, actually around there. Which is yet another thing it has in common with, Grand Theft Auto. Because Grand Theft Auto also puts a fair bit of effort into, like, its side things like that. Like, Dust Illusion. I swear, like 4 of those guys are the same, and there's this one dude at the front. And it's not just every game that does that. You can look at some games where, like, the buildings and shops are very clearly just, like, repeated. There's one really big example of, like, it was shared around as memes a bunch. I don't think it... By the way, I want to make this clear. I don't think it's strictly a bad thing if, like, the signs on the sides are generic or just, like, blurry that you can't read them. I don't think it matters. I don't think those details are so important that they have to get it right or it breaks immersion. I'm not going to turn around and say, hey, every dev, you need to put as much money and time as possible into all of the things that you do. Otherwise, like, your game is illegitimate. Like, budgets and everything are big enough as they are already, and I don't need to ask devs to put even more time and money into inconsequential details. But when they do that, it is cool. But, like, an example of a game that has, like, really, really basic ones. There was a remake of a game recently, I think, that was like that. Oh, again, actually, speaking of Grand Theft Auto, I can use that as the other example. The people pointing out the GTA remasters. The GTA remasters for the Definitive Trilogy. You can look at the signs in that, and they just do generic whatevers, which, as I've said, isn't that important. Who actually cares? That game has way more issues with it than a couple signs say weird things and stuff like that. But also, I think it was The Crew, where, like, a lot of shops would just have generic words, just as a, like blank white thing in a big word that just said cafe or coffee or shop or David or something like that. As what it said. Like, it's cool when the details are there. They're not necessary, but some Grand Theft Auto games do that, where it's just like, you can just look around and just be like, oh, like, cool. Like, you can just take in the ads and just, or take in the environment and just see the details. And it's just cute things to notice. If you want to, if you want a game that did that a lot, and the game that I definitely wasted the most time LPing by just looking at all of the signage and stuff like that, just look at the fucking Toy Story world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because, oh my god, that is, like, I spent so long in Kingdom Hearts 3 in the toy shop, just reading everything in the toy shop. That was so much time spent doing that. It was amazing. Problem with the signs in GTA Remaster was that they just used AI upscaling for textures and stuff, so a lot of the jokes in the signs just got completely broken. Yeah, because it's Grand Theft Auto, and in Grand Theft Auto, everything has to be a joke. Which, again, is part of the mentality difference of why I way prefer Yakuza over Grand Theft Auto, because everything in Grand Theft Auto has to be a joke. So it can never be sincere or honest or heartfelt outside of very, very, very small moments, because everything, and more importantly, everyone has to be a joke. But, yeah, like Grand Theft Auto, there's a lot of good jokes in its environment. Or, I mean, a lot of them are probably, when you look back at it, because they're probably aged really poorly, either just, like, shaming and certain people in society in certain ways, or just incredibly immature jokes. But, yeah, they put a lot of effort to, like, design their environments that, like, for the people who will stop and look, they get a chuckle out of it and stuff like that. Again, it's a detail that I appreciate when it's there. Where in this game, I can't read Japanese, but seeing all of that, it grounds it and, like, feeling like it feels like you're walking around Tokyo. It feels like you're walking around Tokyo. I mean, the best example is obviously Yakuza 0, because of how much effort they go to make it like the neon nightlife, and just everything about the visual design of all of the environmental things for its signs, its lighting, and stuff like that. Like, Yakuza 0 really does just transport you back to the 80s. Very, very effectively with its environment design for its cities and stuff like that. Again, Yakuza and Grand Theft Auto, the kings of it, just in completely different reasons and stuff like that. Yeah. Ever heard of 777 Town? Oh, I thought this was the guy. I thought that was the guy. It is not the guy. Where is the guy? I want to see the guy. Where is he? I don't care about the game anymore. I feel like I Want to Be the Guy was a game that had, maybe just in the parts of the internet that I watch, but I feel like I Want to Be the Guy had a big like, impact on, like, YouTube community and online video game community, like, 10 years ago. But it's not something I've seen mentioned or referenced much since then. You explore lots of evidence in its environment, like in making sure there are 100 ads for 777 Town. Have you heard about 777 Town? Do you like 777 Town? Hello? Oh, there it is. It's a top person to talk to. The host sure was upset. He kept yelling something about returning money. Excuse me, I need to know more about that host. What happened exactly? Huh? Well, he's a regular here. He left with a woman a bit ago. They were arguing over repaying money or something. I'd be, Shinosuke. Maybe he ran into that customer who didn't pay a tab. I think I know that guy. See where he went? I think he went to Tenkaichi Street, where Public Park 3 is. Got it. Thanks. I was gonna say Tenkaichi Street because he probably works at Stardust, but... Yeah. Hey, they're in Public Park 3. Hello. You can't get away with this. You have to pay your tab. Huh? What are you talking about? You already paid off the club, right? I don't owe them anything. But you owe me now, so pay up. No. Why you? Give it up. You're a professional host. Don't you learn how to deal with things like this? Punch. Ah! Ah! I so prefer a strong man to a pretty-faced host. Damn it. That's enough. Huh? Who are you? I heard everything. You're definitely in the wrong here. Pay him his money. No way. Host pays if the customer doesn't, right? Those are the rules. I don't know if those are the rules. They might be, but still you're a dick even if they are. You know that when he started this line of work. No point crying about it now. He may have been a little naive, but it sounds to me like you had no intention of paying what you owed. That's straight up fraud. Don't be ridiculous. That guy's so strong he can turn the sun off. I didn't defraud anybody. I've had enough. Time for you to get lost. Oh, and I suppose you're gonna make me. He didn't even need to say he was a cop. Don't worry, you can find out after I kick your ass that I'm a cop. Dragon King Essence, because it might as well be. Dragon King Essence. God, Essence. I'm gonna miss Essence of combos when I'm not playing as this character. I really am. I really am gonna miss Essence of combos because it's just, you just tear through people with it. Holy fuck. Baby, are you okay? Best so I really gotta work out how to like make it so when I press the Stream Deck button, sorry, they're two very different things. That it doesn't randomize sound. And by that I mean I need to look it up in any capacity. I looked it up once, I got confused, and then I haven't done it since. So maybe I should actually look it up and try and work it out. Because I want it to be all different Buster Wolves from all different games and not just Garo. I think this is one from Garo. I think it's from Garo. I'm not 100% sure. I'll get you for this! I'll sue your ass! Bye. Just be grateful I'm not arresting you. Hey, are you okay? Buster Wolf! Yes. Just a minute. I'll call your sister. Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean my sister? Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm embarrassed. Shinosuke! Sis! What are you doing here? Also, sis instead of Nanami, because her name can change. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at work. I ran into the customer who stiffed me at the club, so I tried to make her pay. You're lucky this time, but what if you got hurt? Why would you do something so reckless? I didn't want to cause you any more trouble. Huh? You paid my tuition for me, but my grade sucks because I'm stupid. And I gotta find a decent job because I'm not good at anything. I just wanted to help you set up your company somehow. So that's why you became a host. But I had to borrow money from you again to pay my customers tab anyways. I suck at everything. Shinosuke, I didn't know. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be apologizing to me. I'm the one who does everything wrong. No. If I'd paid more attention to you, things might not have gotten this bad. I've been so caught up with trying to make money that I didn't see what was happening. I was too busy focused on money that I forgot that other people have emotions. Anyway, why are you still here? You gotta get to the club and apologize for missing work, or you'll have to pay 10,000 yen. Unless they're not a dick like Akiyama, apparently. You go now, maybe they'll just treat you like you're late. Besides, you may have customers waiting. But, you're a pro, right? Go do your job. Okay, we'll talk later, okay, sis? He still seems very angry. He still seems mad pissed. He's your brother, alright? You both got the same sense of responsibility. Thank you so much for everything, Tanimura-san. Have a cup, I'm just doing my job. No, you treated us like family. A man's never done that for me before. What do you mean? All the men I've been out with before treated me like some kind of trophy. Something they could show off to people, like an expensive watch or bag. They barely even knew me as a person. Honestly, I know you as a person. I think that's probably a good thing. You're different, though. I feel completely comfortable with you, like I can tell you anything. I see. My workday is done now. Why don't we go out? Sure. Okay, let's go. Damn, that was the best karaoke I've ever had. Cause I made you sing when I fucked you in the batting center. Got the joke in still. Let's go. So her sub-story was that her brother was fucking up. And she, like, kind of sort of apologized for just, like, I'm sorry I didn't notice that you were fucking up and, like, wanting to help me. That was her character arc. This was her character arc. She kind of made it a half-hearted effort to just be like, me focusing on money meant that I didn't pay attention to the people around me. Now I'm going to immediately demand that you continue doing your job and making money. That was her arc for her? Alright. Oh. What? I've got several missed calls from Shinosuke. Hey now. I know, I forgot all about him. It's all your fault. It wasn't my fault. You're gonna have to pay for making me fall so badly for you. You're all business as usual. I love you. I very much don't. I guess it's my character arc. Okay, goodbye. Nice! Worthwhile content. I'm glad I did that one. I'm glad that I sat through like the fucking 1.5 hour it took to train her up to #1 to unlock her as a hostess. So then I could spend yet another 1.5 hours talking to her as Tanimura. Definitely the best 3 hours of my life that I've ever spent. All this time I thought money was the most important thing. Now I don't see how I can ever live without you. I'm really glad I became a hostess. If I hadn't, I never would have found you. I love you. I am looking forward to never seeing you again. Alright! And with that, Tanimura's hostesses are done. Though we're not done with hostesses for this game, because there's still curious to see a couple. And also, we still have like so many games left in the franchise. And there will always be hostesses. And maybe, if we're lucky, at some point, a future game won't have 10 of them. Hostess Maker is good and interesting. This might be the most controversial message that anyone's ever said in my chat. People told me that Raya wasn't evil and firing from 3 houses, so that's saying something. Yes, I'm not even playing 3 houses right now. I still have to shit on Raya. Come on! Come on! I've got to make as many of my LPs cross-intertwined with other LPs as I can. I need to get more into the habit of, if I'm playing a game, like when I'm playing one game on stream, I have to mention the other ones. So then people will just be like, oh, that sounds like you really don't like that Raya character in the Fire Emblem 3 houses. Maybe I should go watch that to learn more about that. Or, oh, puzzle games? Wait, you're playing Professor Layton? Damn, maybe I should do that. That's what I gotta... It's called cross-promotion or whatever, right? Encourage growth, cross-contamination. Definitely the correct word for it. No, it's fine. There's 5 protagonists. It's like clearly like 15 hostesses. Ah! No! So you know what the shitty thing is that even if they all have 1, that's still fucking 5. Which I guess technically makes it like the 3rd lowest. Considering 0 and 2 both had 6. And 1 had 2. Which makes Yakuza Kiwami 1 clearly the best game in the franchise. Wait, before I do this I need to save. Wait, I can save the other one. I think if we're going to end the hostess content here, I will do the sub-story for this before we actually finish up. But it is possible to shame the sub-story. And I definitely want to save it so I don't have to redo the hostesses. Otherwise, I will cry. Possibly while masturbating. I'll have to decide whether it'll be before or after I finish streaming. Or it could be both before I finish streaming and I just decide to get myself banned from Twitch. Or I could just say it was an accident and then I don't get banned from Twitch. For the people who have been caught jacking off on stream by accident, which I think is concerning that I'm using the word people there, have they actually gotten, like, banned from Twitch for doing it? Or has Twitch just been like, honest mistake? Like, if you deliberately do it, then yeah. But for the people where it's been an accident, has Twitch been like, oh yeah, it's an accident, it's fine, and not banned them? Or is it just like a, dude, you jerked off on stream. Yeah, no, we're still gonna ban you. Doesn't matter your reasoning. I don't know how lenient Twitch is with that. I mean, from my understanding, at some point in the past, they did say that you weren't allowed to sleep on Twitch. And then when someone accidentally fell asleep during a stream, they got banned for it. Though I might be misunderstanding details of that. Or maybe that's like an old wives' tale about Twitch.tv that people were spreading. I don't know. I heard that happen. You're allowed to now. You're allowed to now. It's literally a category. Which I think they primarily do because there's been several people who do subathons. At the time of streaming this, unless he's finished, Point Pro is doing that, and he's like sleeping on stream. Like there's a face cam of him in bed and stuff like that to prove that, yeah, I'm still streaming like the entire time and stuff like that. But from what I heard, before you were allowed to, there was someone who like they just did a long stream and they just fell asleep at the end. They didn't mean to. They just like, they got tired and they fell asleep while just doing their thing. And they got banned or maybe temporarily suspended. I don't know whether that's just something that people said about just like, look how bad Twitch is because of this, as opposed to the actual bad things that they do, and also the fact that they're owned by Amazon, or whether that's something that actually happens. I have no idea. They're a major platform on the internet right now. I don't think it's controversial to say that they do some questionable fucking shit, right? It's all of them at this point. Made me realize I was being way too close-minded. Sorry about that. Boost is a man's best friend. Drink up, my man. Drink up. Alright, because I'm into the Hostess Club, so I'm drunk as fuck, so everyone wants to fight me because of that. Right, that's how that works, isn't it? Teddy Morrison, Ray, tell me about the girls at Shine and Jewel. Oh yeah, we don't have to actually... I won't tell you about the girl at Elise, because she sucks. Yumeka Kawasaki. Yumeka Kawasaki Chan from Shine, huh? Apparently she's a pretty popular choice. Could you tell me what kind of food she likes? Vegetable... Wait, no, Himeka. That's not the girl that we saw today. I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna look it up. I think this was Chicken Basket. Chicken Basket! It was Chicken Basket. Well, I thought she'd like more expensive things. Does she have anything she's worried about at the moment? Too many customers press her high customer who was harassing her. I do not remember. I don't remember. I think it was too many customers, but I could be wrong. This is on the most recent girl that we did. I should have done this part of the sub story when I actually spoke to her, as opposed to waiting till the end. I'm stupid. I don't remember. I'm looking at her list of questions. She was the one where there was like a lot of people were just being like, oh, you've got so many people, and like people were harassing her about it. Like a focus. Too many customers request her. I'm gonna say that. Not your usual run-of-the-mill problem. Last question. She's trying to suck at the capital of comedy. Does she like comedians? I don't know. Oh, height is also one of these. Oh, whoops. Height is also one of these. I don't remember. She only hates ones from Osaka. Damn. Loves them? I don't know. I don't remember this girl. Being a comedian, I just had to ask. For all that info, you should land on the top. I'm not so sure. Daddy, oh, okay, come back when you got info that I can actually use. I'm just looking at the questions that she answered. I know she likes chicken basket. See, her height is one of the questions that comes up. I don't think she's has the problem of customers requesting her. It's like her co-workers harassing her about it. And I'm just gonna say her height. And I have no idea for this one. There's one of his answers that I should try telling a joke. Loves them. I can reload. It's good as gold. Should down and see if we missed the deadline. Should we bring your payments? We'll answer by again later. Probably got it wrong, but we'll find out soon. Everyone get those shame emotes loaded up in chat. Because I should have done this part when I actually fucking spoke to her. Went over pretty decent. Few little inconsistencies, but it ain't a big deal. No! I was wrong! No! How do you reload in this game? Alright, you gotta go to the title screen. No! I got shamed! And that's a damn shame! Okay, let me look at these questions. Ah, fucking press. My fucking mouse has... Okay, don't look at the screen. My mouse has these buttons on the side that go back and forth on pages, and I haven't disabled them, and I keep accidentally pressing them all the fucking time. And it keeps fucking up my navigation. And now pressing forward's not working. Ah! I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, by the way. I'm doing fine. We're doing just dandy over here. Handy dandy notebook. Blues Clues are here. Blues Clues. I don't know. Fuck. I'm in a room on my own. What was the sub story? Oh, it's someone tearing up the club. Oh, it's probably the person harassing them. It's probably the person harassing them. I still have no fucking clue about the comedian one, but still have no idea about the comedian one. But one of the answers is I should try telling a joke. So I'm just gonna say. I mean, it went pretty decent. So there's probably one wrong one that I got. It said pretty decent, so it's probably only one that I got wrong. I got the chicken basket right, so. Have I mentioned that combat in this game is satisfying as hell? Because you get to watch your character do the cool thing. And also the actual physical act of playing the combat is also pretty fun. And there's definitely something about Yakuza's combat. Like, I don't think Yakuza combat is bad in any metric. But, like, compared to some games, it's definitely, like, it's not, like... The combat in terms of the physical controls and everything, it's not as, like, amazing as, like, your high-octane action games or anything like that. I mean, Yakuza is also a massive fucking game that has a million things going on into it. Clearly, its combat is a big focus, because it's, like, a primary part of the game, and, like, what you do for a lot of the story. But, like, the game has a million other things going on and stuff like that as well. But I will say, like, the combat is... Like, it's fun and satisfying. I definitely think that. Customer's harassing me. It's fun and satisfying. It's not, like, top tier, best of the best combat. And I think that's perfectly honest and fine to say. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. But it is always satisfying as fuck to play. Because heat moves are just so cool. Like, basic combat encounters against enemies like that don't bother me. Like, unless I'm desperately trying to do something and random encounters constantly get in the way, which, you know, if you pay enough attention, you can usually run away from a decent chunk of them. But, like, basic combat encounters are helped so much of them not becoming, like, annoying. Because you just get to practice and, like, heat moves on people. And with the amount of situational heat moves that the game has, sometimes you can just run into people and just be like, oh, I'm going to try and do this new heat move that I learned about. I haven't got the chance to use it yet, so let me try and set it up so I can do this thing and just see the cool thing that happens and stuff like that by doing the heat move. It's something that gives just like the basic combat of random encounters so much extra life and energy. Because like obviously straight encounters don't have the same mechanical or complex depth as what boss fights do or anything like that in terms of like paying attention to their movesets, finding opportunities to punish, finding opportunities to dodge, what moves will work on them, whether you want to parry or block or like counter or dodge to hit them in the back or anything like that. Like most straight encounters don't have that unless you have Yakuza 3, in which case every straight enemy blocks, so you need to be pretty good at it to defeat even basic enemies, but still. Loves them? I have no idea. I'm hoping that one works. The harassing one seems to be better, because that's like a sub-story. But I still have no idea about the comedian one. Again, there's just one of the best responses that Zirixi has in the guide that says, I should try telling a joke. But I'm just assuming the answer is yes to that one. I don't remember this girl. It's almost like all the hostesses blurred together and just to the Danganronpa girl. That's what we need. We need to supplement every single image of every hostess in these games on top of each other, and then draw what the typical hostess looks like in these games. Article I wrote, you blew up like wildfire. Woo! You guys thanking me left and right, saying it helped him have a better time at the club. I've improved my setting among my fellow editors, thanks to you. Bonus via articles, so I throw in a little extra. 30,000 yen makes up for all the money that I spent. I'm only like 100 grand down now for this episode. You can count on your expertise. Woo! Didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. Let's go. Chihiro. From Drill, I'll get the right the questions. What you requested is anything you have to be careful of. Don't order strong drink. She is a lightweight. I remember that one. Those controllers got. Is that some stuff stuck on her, or is that scratches? I don't know. I haven't used any like rubbing alcohol or anything to clean this controller, because this is my Colorware one, and I haven't looked on Colorware's website to see whether rubbing alcohol like tears off the paint from their controllers. So I haven't actually cleaned this controller yet. I think there's just some stuff stuck onto the D-pad. Avoid that pitfall. Let's see. I had you involved in an interesting club at college, Kabuki Theater, which I'm still upset that we still haven't seen any Kabuki Theater in this game. But as Deku pointed out, yeah, maybe Ken's on a mission. Well, I pointed this out. So it's digital culture, huh? Who would hit off if I talked about that? Last question. Do you know what her goal is? To become an actress. Win a big horse racing bet. Tanimura. You can't just talk about horses all the time. My god. My god. She sure dreams big. She's actually quite gutsy in spite of that cute little face of hers. Brought me a lot of info. This one I'm confident on, because I spoke to her in this stream as opposed to like 3 weeks ago. So I'm a bit more confident on this one. Any of this in... Ah, no, damn. PS3 can't have the graphics to show all that. The new spring year 2009. It's from last year. The war ends. What war ended around this time? Or is this meant to be an old article? Is that about World War II? Ugh. Oh, we are in Japan. Not exactly a happy end to that war for them. Or I mean, for anyone with a fucking conscience and, like, not someone who does agree that the single biggest terrorist act of human history was a good thing. I've gotten into a lot of arguments in, like, weirdly recent times about that. Like, with certain world events and people just being like, no, it is totally justified. I've had a surprisingly high number of people who are just like, no, it was totally justified. Despite it not accomplishing anything and being completely unnecessary for even the stated purposes of it, and also it being the single worst terrorist act in human history. Totally justified. The war against high fidelity graphics. It's definitely what the PS3 was doing. I don't know. I feel like, I was about to say, I feel like the era of PS3 and Xbox 360 games have the worst aged graphics. But maybe PS2 does. I think it also depends on the art style. I don't know, anything that's going for a realistic art style is going to age like fucking milk. Because it's just so much clearer to compare, like, level of quality of graphics for more realistic things. Like, you have a look at Nintendo games from the GameCube era that are not realistic at all. Like, you can still boot up Super Mario Sunshine on a GameCube. Not even, like, the remake, like, the Switch version, which has a higher resolution. You can load up the GameCube version of Super Mario Sunshine, which is a GameCube game, and be like, damn, this game looks fucking great. Whereas any game that's gone for any form of realistic. That's why I think, like, the whole race to the bottom of let's see who can put in the biggest budgets to make the most realistic games possible, like, looking games possible nowadays, is so funny. Because that race will never end, and it's just going to keep them costing more and more money, and it's going to continue making certain games age like fucking milk. Like, you can have games with, like, realistic graphics, but if you still have, like, shithouse art direction, it doesn't matter. Like, even if, like, you have a look at something like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake goes for incredibly high-fidelity graphics, and a lot of things do have certain realistic things for it. But, like, it still has a very, very clear art style that it goes for, especially with its characters, so it will help it last, like, looking better into the future. Where, like, you have a look at certain games, and it's just like, they tried to be as real as possible, and it's been like 5 years, and now they look like dog shit compared to anything else that's around right now. Focus on art style and art direction, not just pure fidelity and realism, is basically the lesson that Western devs will never learn. So I feel like it's way more of a, like, because even when like Japanese devs do go for more realistic art styles, like more like realism things, they still put an art style into it. Every single Kingdom Hearts game until 0.2 Fragmentary Passage still using the PS2 level art style, and I thought it looks great. It does. It does. I mean, I still think I still think Kingdom Hearts 3 looks good. It doesn't look like Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Kingdom Hearts now has a different look as a fragmentary passage, but I still think it looks good. But there's definitely something to be said about Kingdom Hearts 3. Definitely, like, it doesn't look like what you think of when you think of Kingdom Hearts anymore. It doesn't. I still think it looks good. I still think Kingdom Hearts 3 goes for an art style and works with it and stuff like that. But yeah, like Birth by Sleep. I mean, even Dream Drop Distance and like, you look at Dream Drop Distance HD, where, like, it's clearly, like, a newer game compared to the older ones because of particle effects and stuff like that, but, like, the art style for, like, level design and characters is, like, still good. It still looks good. Stuff like that. You want an example? You want an example of a game that goes for, like, high fidelity, certain aspects of realism, but leans so fucking hard into an art style that its appearance is going to be ageless? Bloodborne. Like, I think Bloodborne is probably the single best example of an art style that leans into its high fidelity for certain aspects of realism, and then hard leans into its art style to just make it timeless. Like, Bloodborne at this point is a 7-year-old game. Which, by the way, Bloodborne's 7 years old. But I'm gonna make everyone who played Bloodborne on release feel old. It's 7 years old now. Pretty sure it's 2015, I'm pretty sure. But, like, Bloodborne doesn't have as high fidelity graphics as some other games that have come out since then, and things like that. But, like, Bloodborne will always look fantastic because its art direction is so incredibly strong that nothing about its fidelity not matching up to other things is ever going to take away from that. And that's the thing with high fidelity, is that some high fidelity will just go as high as it can for its, like, its new release, and then not try to do anything else with it, and then it kind of looks like shit a little bit after, where some will realize what their limit is, and then try to, like, stick within those limits. That's kind of vague what I'm describing here, but I think you know what what I mean when I talk about how certain realistic games look like dog shit now. Actually, talking about Grand Theft Auto earlier, that's another fantastic example. You know how hard they tried to push the graphics in Grand Theft Auto 4 when it came out? How big of a deal they made about GTA 4's graphics when it came out? Like, they literally announced Grand Theft Auto 4 with panning shots of the city to just be like, look how good this game looks, look how fucking realistic it is. You go play GTA 4 now and it looks hilariously awful. Because it goes for realism that they could achieve in 2006 on Xbox 360 and nothing else. And now it looks hilariously bad. Don't get me wrong, I still like GTA 4. But, like, you look at GTA 4 and it looks hilariously awful because it's been outpaced graphically immensely and it's doing nothing else with its visual identity. Guys, thank me left and right and help them have a better time in the club. Woo! We get more money! Hell yeah. It's pretty much everything I know. I'm not really a hostess hunter or anything like that, he says, spending the last 3 hours talking to hostesses. Is that right? Either way, thank you all for all the info. Ow. No, that, yeah, I would have had to chase another story. I mean, Amizawa-san here would have had to chase another job. I'm serious. Wait, you were gonna fire me? Thanks, you. I think we'll be able to keep this series going for quite a while. If you have any friends who are in the know about Cabaret, please just send them our way. We'll most likely be at MEB gathering info. Okay, I'll let you know if I think of anybody. Can't thank you enough. Sub-story! Woo! Technically did another sub-story. Woo! Woo! We did them all! Yo, we finished all the Tanimura sub-story. There's definitely not like another 4 or 5 of them or however many to do next stream. That's a joke. That's exactly what we're doing the next stream. The next stream, we'll be finishing that Kamara Twilight. So like what the Kamara Twilight is, and I think it's cute. I still want to make one of these. I still want to make one of these because I guarantee that I'd like it. Golden Rubber, Porter Top Crush Ice made from Fruit Juice. Mesmerizing cocktail evokes the neon-lit streets of Kamurocho in the darkness of night. I still reckon I would fucking love this. This still sounds like a fucking incredible cocktail. So yeah, I was about to say, don't know if I'm going to get a full stream out of what we've got next time, but 4 sub-stories and finishing Tanimura. Starting last character, definitely not Kiryu. It depends. I'm happy to start the next character if there's time for it. But I don't know, it might take a full stream. It might not. It's really hard to say. Because for all the other characters, because they're of their, all the other, I keep saying all the other, because I'm thinking so many characters, but it's only 2, not including me. For the other 2 characters, because their long-form content was so, shithouse and poorly paced, for lack of a better term, because the one I said is extremely fucking accurate. We finished off the story bit and then immediately went into, like, it took us like half an hour to finish off the story for that character and then immediately jump into the next character proper. But because we're doing 4 sub-stories for Tanimura next time and then finishing his story, it might be like start the next character and play as them for half an hour. And I know I'd kind of rather just end the stream at like 2.5 hours if that's the case. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But either way, next time, at the bare minimum, we'll be finishing Tanimura. I cannot see it taking longer than one more stream. We are getting through this game. Again, I keep thinking that this game is fast, but no, it's just that it's well paced. This game will probably take as many hours to beat as Yakuza 3, but it's just, I guess it's a shining example. Yakuza 3 felt a lot longer than it was, probably. I mean, it has been the longest game for me to beat, actually. Yakuza 3 has been the longest Yakuza game for me to beat at this point, I'm pretty sure. Like, in terms of amounts of hours on stream, or in videos, I think it's longer than any of the others for Yakuza 3. But Yakuza 3 also felt incredibly long because of how poorly paced it was, with literally everything. Its actual story, its introduction of side content, when that side content became available and how you did that. Like, it was very poorly paced for like that, but Yakuza 4 has been, like, fucking fantastically paced, like, absurdly good. The best that a Yakuza game has ever been paced before. So it doesn't feel like it's anywhere near as long, because there's no parts of it that feel like they drag. Again, excluding the worst pacing in the series, which is Fighter Maker and Hostess Maker. Excluding that. Like, there's, what, 6 streams for the other 2 characters that weren't Hostess Maker and Fighter Maker. So that's like 20 hours, right? Actually, if every character's like 20 hours, then it will definitely be shorter than Yakuza 3, because I'm pretty sure Yakuza 3 is over 100 hours. But still. Like, we've played every character for, like, roughly in the range of 20 to 25 hours, and it does not feel like that, because they've just been so much better paced. Of just, like, we've never been stuck doing one thing for way too long. Like, we've always had a decent bounce between doing hostesses, doing sub-stories, and doing the main story, plus any little side activities that we've been doing, of, like, revelations or training and stuff like that. Like, there's always been a good bounce between all of those things. Where it's not like Yakuza 3, where it's, oops, 5 streams in a row of sub-stories and nothing else, because Tokyo is a myth. So, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's dragging on, because it's just been well-paced. The game is good. What I'm trying to say is that I really like Yakuza 4. But anyway, next time, we will finish Tanimura. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.